What is up, guys? Welcome back. Another week, another live stream. Hope everybody's doing well. I didn't finish the last video because I burnt out from bad takes. Are you talking about my videos, Excel Dog? I do have bad takes. I don't deny any of that. What's going on, Philip? Hope you're doing well. Used to think the Demon Lord Cosmo was brought to this world to beat was... what are we talking about? What's up, Adrian? Hope you're doing well. Do halt. Late as always. Welcome to the stream. Late as always. I'm just gonna be a forever joke. You know that. It has been quite a week since the last live stream. Oh, I thought I had it sitting here. My main driver broke. Have to get that fixed. Had to shift everything to the PC. It's been crazy, but it all leads to a fun time, I guess. That's fine. Gonna lurk going through Lost Belt 6 currently. Oh, you fake Go player. Get out of here, fake Go player. I didn't do too bad on the recent pattern, though. I thought Mel was gonna kill me, but I almost ran out of quartz. What's up, Genghis? I don't think I've seen you on a live stream in a long time, unless I'm just completely missing you. I usually expect dad jokes every single week, and I don't think I got any last week. So you're really lacking. What's up, Logie? Hope you're doing well. Is it Logie or Logie? I know like Atelier series it's Logie. What's up, Aaron? Hope you're doing well. I had to put 265 worth of Saints Cord together. Ugh. Logie. Okay, so I was wrong both ways. I will try to remember that because it's a completely new way for me. Yeah, Logie. I'll just have to say it a bunch to remember it. If I butcher it again later on, it's your fault. That's all. Koyanskaya hopefully won't do me dirty again. It's fake Go, dude. It's always gonna do you dirty. That's literally the game. I think it's like in the terms of agreements, they will do you dirty. But you know, keep positive, I guess. You try to always seem to miss out. You're not missing out on much. Andrew says this with a self-deprecating comment. Anyways, we are on round 2 of this terrible decision of mine to do this 1300 list. Let me fix this. This is actually wrong. Can I grab? No, that's right. There. Take up the whole screen, sort of. But yeah, round 2 of this incredibly long tier list. I think I calculated out last week I only finished not even a third of it. So I thought I at least maybe got half of it done, but I literally only got like a third of it done. So I might speed up the pace. I know next week I will probably be doing my tier list for the spring season, my final tier list on it, because I think only 2 shows will be not finished, and one of them 2 of them I don't really care about. I don't think they're going to get changed at all with one episode, so I'll probably be able to do that next week, but we'll see. Speed run then. I'll try not to talk as much as I usually do. I mean, I like talking. Otherwise, I wouldn't have a podcast and YouTube channel if I didn't like talking. But yeah, I always get really anxious about dead air. I'm really happy with the My News Mushoku Tensei news. 25 episodes. Did they officially say that, or is that another leaker? I'm so sick of leakers right now. You guys are going to get me on a tangent on leakers. Or at least Philip's going to get me on a tangent on leakers. I'm freaking sick of the leakers. Ugh. I literally have a video coming up that I'm going to be probably ranting about leakers again. But it's not related to It's related to leakers, but it's not about leakers. It is about leakers. It's a video that part of it is about leakers. There we go. Andrew Smarts. Kuma Bear S plus tier. I was really thinking they were going to announce a new season of Kuma Bear because they released a new art like on the last episode. So it's like, okay, where's the next season? I know they need depends for the leakers. I think Twitter, social media needs leaker depends. I don't know. It's something that comes with popularity, and anime is getting popular. So agreed. Split course 25 episodes. Yeah, the assumption was that was going to be split core again. I'm not going to get into it again, but I have a lot of concerns about this season 2 Mushoku. I know there's like this group over here that's apparently extremely loud about the quality of Mushoku Tensei season 2. I'm not a part of that group. I just have my own concerns. I like have to like qualify that because I got completely blown up on by somebody that apparently was reading too much Reddit or something, and it's like, nah, I have concerns. I really do. I have a theory that the director left because of those fears. So I don't know. Maybe it's one of those things where eventually we'll get the full news on it. It's not a leak at scheduling. So like broadcast scheduling. Well, even that's not a determination. If it's broadcast scheduling, that just means the slots are open. Sometimes they'll do that because they might have delays. Like most shows that have 1 to 2 week delays, but they still broadcast the rest of it, it's because they had 2 weeks of slots opened up. So, but I'll have to look into it. I'm sure that's probably true. I don't have any reason to think it's not true. But cool though. I'm all for 25 episodes. I don't think I was ever agreeing with the, what was it, 36 episodes some people were saying? I don't want another season of Smartphone because I haven't watched it. I'm fine with people having it though. But yeah, I personally don't need another Smartphone. I would take a Kuma Bear. I enjoy Kuma Bear. It's not like an amazing show, but I like it. So yeah, with that said, let me start tearing through this while you guys talk, and I will respond as I go along. This show I really don't remember if I finished. It was like a dark yokai show, if I remember correctly. I was enjoying it. So I'll put it in the C area, like in the middle C area. Have you added any titles from last year to the tier list? I found that list. There is up to summer 2022. No, this isn't my list. And I didn't edit or anything like that. What is this? What in the hell are you? I thought I had this screen up to it. Apparently I lost it. What are you? Who are you? I lost my spot. Now I'm extremely angry. Let's see. No. Now we're gone too far. I'm seeing shows that I haven't done yet. Is this list over here changing? It's in a different browser. Oh, there we go. Okay. Yeah, I have no clue what this is. I have no clue what this is, so I'm going to skip that one. Can't stay on the stream long enough to see Kiss be placed in S. We'll have to watch the glorious moments on demand. Interesting. We'll see. Where is it even at? Yeah, oh, there it is right there. I could do that for you, QB. I could do this for you, QB. I know that you hang out a lot. Let's see. Let's see. I mean, for the lols, I want to put it in S tier because it's such a WTF show, but I don't want to, like... I already put something up here that's extremely inappropriate that shouldn't be... Didn't I? Yeah, I did. Do I need 2 lol puts up here? Put it right next to Bible Black. I do like the character designs and stuff. It's not like the greatest show ever, but it's got some... It's got some spice that I think I really enjoy. Yeah, we'll put it right next to it. I mean, it can't be next to it. I gotta put something else over here. Bungo can knock everything down. There you go. I could never do this list. I don't recommend it to anybody. I'm an idiot for doing it. Isn't this like Maid Sama or something like that? I've never watched it. I always want to. I keep trying. I keep thinking about watching it, but I never watch it. This one too I have not watched yet. I'm sure it will be an amazing show because the world doesn't want it to exist. I actually plan on watching it right after I finish doing a review on Interspecies Reviewers, just because I wanted to see, like, if it's actually good. Yeah, it's Redo of Healer. Redo of Healer is like one of those things where I want to know if it's actually good or if it's just people trying to be edgy and fight the system. Joker? Is this Joker? It was alright. I got bored of it quick, but it was alright. Kakaguriri, is this 1 or 2? I think this is the first season, right? Kakaguriri it's okay. I have a little bit of problem with the derpy faces, but it's a good show. I think it's a good show. It's got good style. This is going straight into the garbage can. If anybody was shocked by that, they don't know me. I hate A Couple of Cuckoos. It's such a dumb show. It's like bare bones, uninteresting harem with this trying to use the trope of the carrot on a stick terribly. Like, absolutely terribly. Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen this key art, so I don't blame you for not recognizing it. I only recognize it because I seen her face on this other screen. I'm like, oh, that's that show. The manga's pretty solid. So, I don't know. I mean, I wasn't surprised that it's a bad adaptation issue. Redo would be better if it was full H title. It's pretty much. It might as well be. What is this? Kaleidostar? I don't think I've ever watched Kaleidostar. It kind of looks familiar, but I might be thinking of Oh My Goddess. Tower of God I hate. I just really don't like it. Like, it had a good part late in the series. Certain characters I like, but I think, like, the main character is just so blah. So blah. Yeah, I thought it was Oh My Goddess too until I read the title on the bottom right. What is it called? World Without Gods or something like that. Something. The harem in different worlds video game player. I never cared for it. My brother got me into it. Actually, my brother really liked it. And then he wanted me to watch it really badly. So I ended up buying, like, the whole series. And I had to get one replaced. So I have literally the whole series and then one copy twice. And I watched the whole thing. There was parts that I liked. But overall, it wasn't too enjoyable for me. I'm actually thinking of rewatching it. Because I think this is one of those shows that probably, at the time, I just wasn't in the mood for it. So it probably just didn't work for me in that regards. So I do want to rewatch it. Read the manhwa of Tower of God before the anime, and it gets interesting, but it's way too long now. Yeah, there's another season coming, so hopefully, would that season 2 actually cover it? Whatever's interesting about it. The world's what is it called? God's something. World God, no. The titles are meshing now. The titles are literally meshing now. Grace of Gods. By the Grace of Gods. My gosh, dude. In the world, God only knows. Grace of Gods is okay. The second season's terrible. The second season was absolutely terrible. But there's nothing special about it, so I'm going to put it in D. Too many shows to remember. It all blurs together. It's pretty bad when I'm in a season and I start, like, having the concepts of certain ones blend. Kamikatu? What is... Kamichu. What is Kamichu? I've never heard of Kamichu. I think I recognize this show, but I don't remember. This is a show that Chris watched. I never watched it, but yeah. And the day I became a god, I really, really, really like this. I won't say that it's S tier. It's probably A tier. I really enjoyed it. 2D girls better than 3D girls. The first opening was God tier. The world God only knows. I think I did like the OPs and EDs. God only knows was your religion before Roxyism. Roxyism takes over everything. Yeah, I think we're in the K's for Kami right now, so that's why we have a bunch of Kami shows. Kamichu is a very underrated show from 2008. I think many people had this in their top 20. Really? I'll have to remember that one, or somebody can send me a message on DM to remember that one. Sunday Without God. I really wanted to like this show. I really, really badly wanted to watch this show or enjoy this show. But it's like the first arc's okay. I really love the second arc with the Town of the Dead. And then the third arc was like, ugh. Like it completely lost me. The OP is, the music's so good. Like the ED, so good. But yeah, because of that later arc, I kind of went snooze. But it was a good show early on. I never watched this one. I know I have it. I have the Blu-ray. I wanted to watch the Blu-ray, but I've never watched it yet. I really badly want to watch it. What is it called? God, I'm blanking on names today. God Notes or something like that. Something God Notes. This one I really, really, really like. I don't think it's S tier. It's really close to S tier. God, I'm just bad with names today. Oh my gosh. Not Stars Align. Why am I thinking Stars Align? Wow. I just shut down the stream right now because I'm totally bad on names today. Can you get this tier list? Copy. I have to switch over to the other screen. No, it's not Kakeki Shoujo. I was talking about the ones with the spaceship one. I think I dropped the series by the grace of gods around volume 10 of the light novel. Because it didn't seem to go anywhere. That's what I felt like with the second season, though. It's like it just felt like it was just kind of chasing its tails. To be fair, there's an ungodly amount of animes here. I can't play you mixing them. Well, I'm usually good with names. I'm usually really good with names. Hydrate. You have no points here to force me to hydrate. I will, though. Astra Lost in Space. Thank you, Excel Dog. Yes. I was just trying to think of the Astra part. Every time I remember the Astra part, I remember the title. It's just the Astra part that I can never remember. Rent a Girlfriend. Absolutely S tier. Easy. I wouldn't put it above Golden Time, but I really, really love the girls in this show. It's just a great show. Kill la Kill's A tier. I would probably say for me. Did I put it in A tier? I don't remember. Oh no, it's coming up. Yeah, it's just, yeah. Trash. Everybody's like, yeah, we know, Andrew. It's not funny, Andrew. We all know, Andrew. I wish I can collapse a particular one. That would be really nice. If tier makers ever listening, having collapsible tiers would be great. But no, I hate Rent a Girlfriend. I said it a million times. I don't need to say it again. Canon. I really, really liked Canon when I first watched it. I think I could probably put it in S tier based on my memory. It's just super cute. It's got some great laughs in there. I love the morning jam. Characters are super cute. It's very old key type stuff that I absolutely fell in love with back in the day. I don't have 20 bucks to buy a rag way up again. It ain't happening. It ain't happening. Tagagi-san is super good. I will admit, like, the later season starts to lose me. So I'm going to put it in B. Like, it just had a really solid first few couple seasons. And then as it went along late in the season 2 and the season 3, it just started kind of losing it. Like, it started losing a lot of that humor, I guess, started getting a little repetitive. So confused. Do I rent a girlfriend or not? The forehead god, yes. This is Katakuri Circus or something like that. It was okay. Like, it had a really good setup. Like, the concept behind it's really intriguing. Another one that's kind of gets a little bit blah towards the later parts of it. I'm gonna put it in C. I love Takagi-san brings me the forehead lovers. Yeah, I like the ninja one too. It's just really good stuff. I don't think I've ever watched this. I don't want to claim that I watched it. I don't think I have. Oh my gosh, we do have Katana Gatari in here. Weren't we asking about that last time? Freaking hell, dude. Katana Gatari goes way up here. I probably put it right here. This show needs to be saved. It is an absolutely gem of a show. I absolutely loved it. It's like, what, 12 episodes? They're hour-long each. They released them once a month. And every month, I was, like, just craving the next episode. It's super good. Kade Kano is must-watch. Is that the one that's down here? I think that's it. Like I said, I've seen it a bunch. I just never watched it. It's kind of like Maid-sama. It's just like these shows that, like, I keep wanting to go watch them and I never do. Because time... Is that... What is that? I have no clue what that is. I thought I knew what it was, and it wasn't that. Hitman Reborn. I don't think I watched Hitman Reborn. I've watched everything Hitman except for that one. God, these key arts are getting worse. I don't recognize that one either. Yeah, the next two I don't even recognize. Keijo. It's time for Keijo. Just got dunked on in Fate-Go. Keijo. I know that people loved Keijo, but I wasn't, like, super into it. I think it was funny, the absurdity of it, the gates of Booty Lawn, all that kind of stuff was, like, super good, but it wasn't overall a good show. Like, the whole training arc was just super boring. The fight scenes were great, though. I love the fight scenes. I watched it for the fight scenes, obviously. From the author of Zetsupa Sensei? Which one? Kate is? Blood Block Ape Out Front is really, really good. I'll probably put it in A tier. I really want more of this because it's got a very unique setup and everything. Very different world than usual. Oh, the pink hair one is Kaze. Kaze no Stigma. What is this? What are you? It looks familiar. I don't know. It looks familiar, but I don't know. Kimono Friends. Sugoi. The animation. Sugoi the animation actually was legit good. Like, it looked terrible. No joke. Terrible looking show. But it was actually good. It was actually a very surprising show. Second season, I got so bored so fast I didn't watch it. My fave moment in Uzaki-chan was her 20th birthday, turning drinking age is a big thing in the US. Drinking age is 21. Yeah, I didn't care. I did it once and I was like, it's not for me. I literally did it once and I was like, shrug. I don't need to. This show's actually really good. What was this called? I want to know the show's name. If I see a bigger icon of it. Is it like, golly. It's a good show, though. If I can remember the name of it, it's a really good show, though. I guess I could use the Finder thing again like I did last time. I probably put it in maybe B. It needs more seasons, though. Kimono Jaihin, thank you, Loyal. Kimono Jaihin was actually really good. I was surprised because I watched it and I was like, okay, it's gonna be a throwaway, dumb shonen type show. It was actually really, really good and pretty brutal too. It's like one of those super dark shonen type of shows. I don't think that I didn't get a chance to watch this yet. I think I watched this and it was Garbo. When I remember of it, it's pretty Garbo. Let's see. I guess this isn't Baki, is it? Yeah, it's Baki. What is Baki doing down here? I'm guessing it doesn't start with Baki in the Japanese title. I haven't watched Baki yet. The original Berserk. We actually have the original Berserk in here. Super, super good. I'll put it in S tier. That's fine. The original Berserk is super good. I wish they did the whole thing that way. I don't recognize it. Never watched it. Kill la Kill. Yeah. C, I think. I think I'm gonna go C. It's never been my high C, low B. It's never been my favorite show. It took me like 3 times watching it before I finally finished it. It literally came down to, I think, my brother forcing me to finish it because I kept watching it for like the first half and then stopping. And then I finally finished it. It was okay. My gosh. I thought everybody'd be like, what the hell? It's supposed to be S tier. And everybody's kind of agreeing with me. I think it just got massive hype. And I mean, it's deserved for the people that enjoyed it. I don't subscribe to saying things are overhyped or overrated. It's just people enjoyed it. It's fine. Demon Slayer is probably the same. It's in the C tier. The first season was really good. It had a really great moment in the second core, but it's so shonen. Like, I got a little bit of hype early in the season 3, especially with Thighs Girl. The Love Hashira is super good, but it's just really cool action scenes with Ufotable. That's really all it is. The story is just dragging at this point. Kiddo no Mosaic. Is this Kiddo no Mosaic? I think it's Kiddo no Mosaic. I watched the first episode. Haven't finished it. What else? I've never watched this. I don't think I ever will. This is the new Kino's Journey. Yeah, it's the Ayaya show. I really need to watch it for the Ayaya. Kino's Journey, the new one. Was it 2019, I think? They're milking it. Oh, yeah, for sure. I'm gonna put A. I think the only problem I had with this season was that they redid that same arc and they shortened it, which was kind of dumb to do. Like, why would you remake the arc and then shorten it? But the rest of the stories were good. Did you even know there was a new one? Yeah, and that little part with the like cliffside and the animals was a little bit rough with the CGI too, but it was good though. God damn. Parasite. Parasite. It started good. Parasite started so good, but it just got so blah at some point. I've completely blocked it out of my mind, so I couldn't give you like full details. But I just remember the second half was just like blah, like super blah. Never saw Parasite. I can't say you're missing anything. Never watched. The new Kino's Journey is great, man. She didn't do too much. Well, that was the whole point of it if you're talking about Kino's Journey. Usually typically doesn't get involved. The art and music brings up Demon Slayer ranking. Oh, it's so good, dude. Like, I can't deny that. That's literally what makes it. Shoot, what is it called? The Shaft. Is it? No, it's Trigger. This is Trigger. I I enjoyed it. This is like one of the first Trigger shows that I was like, okay, that was okay. Like the later parts of it just kind of goes blah, but it had a cool concept to it. I enjoyed it. Parasite's good for the first half, yeah. K. Keysniver, thank you. Yeah, Keysniver. K is really good. It's not a great show. It kind of drags at points, but it's got some... This is like the only, like one of the few shows that Gohan has done that's been like really good. And they pull off the CGI really well with it. K and Marduk Scramble are like Gohan's best shows. Technically, Marduk was a movie. My gosh, dude. I want more. I want some more of Maid Dragon. I miss Maid Dragon so freaking much. Every time I see a gif of Maid Dragon, I'm like, damn it, I want more Maid Dragon. What's up, Tommy? Hope you're doing well. We're doing this again. Yes, apparently I only got like through not even a third of it, so I'm trying to go faster. I recognize this, but I don't think I watched. I don't know. I don't know. Koi Kimo was trash. Was super trash. It's the same season as Higahiro, but for some reason this one wasn't controversial because it has a female lead, even though it actually follows through with this stuff, and Higahiro didn't, so it's weird. Yes, Kobayashi is great. I'm keeping the OVA on standby. Like, I haven't watched the OVA yet. I literally have it, but I haven't watched it yet. Under the Rain or Something in the Rain. This is a good show. It needs another season to be... Like, it just feels so unfinished. It's like one of those shows that just... It doesn't feel like it gets to a good point. That's my only real dog on it. It's got a good style to it, though. After the Rain. Thank you, Duhalt. What did I say? Under the Rain or something like that? Who's best dragon? Toro for me? God, I swear today I'm so bad. The rival girl. The one that used to be Warship. She's my favorite. Kind of super cute, though. Kokoro Connect. I really, really liked Kokoro Connect, and I refuse to watch the OVAs because I feel like it's going to ruin it for me. I'm going to put it in A. Super good show, though. After the Brain hit you when you watched it. With the stuff around his late wife or something like that, I forget what it was. I agree. Never watched it. Konosuba, first season is a 10 out of 10. Best comedy ever. Second season's blah. I'll put it up here for first season. Konohana Katan, right? Is super good. Like, that was a gem of a season right there. Konohana Katan is like just really good stories. Really good little like mini stories throughout it. Really good show. Really beautiful, too. Like the dragon from killing slimes for 300 years. Dude, all the characters in 300 years was really good. Hefner plays video games equals GOAT. Yes. This is super otaku. I never watched the zombie show. I really do want to watch it, though. Gigori... What the hell is this called? Gigori... It's a Shaft show about food. I hate it. I do want to rewatch it, though, because I've watched clips and it looks cute, but when I watched it, I hated it. Zombie Desu, yeah. Is this a zombie? I think it's the English title. Cabaneri Iron Fortress, I really like. I really, really love the series, despite a lot of people not having a lot of like for it. I will admit I don't like the later stuff, but it doesn't ruin it for me. Me and Chris rewatched the first episodes over and over because I loved it so much. My gosh. Children of Wales. I'm gonna get back. My brain's starting to work again. I'm gonna start getting these titles again. Really do like it. Cabaneri is so bad. Children of the Wales is really good. This is another one that, like, it's sort of hurt by the fact that it doesn't have a sequel because it totally, like, source material baits at the end of it. But it's got a really interesting world. Bear, Kuma-san something, the Kuma Bear song, Kuma-san. It was alright. It was alright. Wasn't a terrible show, but not that great. Trina Wells was a nice change of pace when it aired. I liked it. It was a super unique show. Saw My Spider, so what? So what? You're in the trash because your adaptation was terrible. I'm sure the source material is amazing. What do we got next? What's this one? Oh, that show. I haven't watched it yet. I really do want to watch it, though. I'm blanking on the name. I know it's really good. Kumamiko, thank you. I haven't watched. This was not that great. It was okay. Like, it had a good point somewhere in it, but it's not that great. As the PA Works Mecha show. Haven't watched. Princess Jellyfish, thank you. Yeah, that one I've been wanting to watch that for a long time. Aranzaku? Zuka? I have no idea. Scum's Wish. It was okay. I really hated the style of it. I hate manga panels on the screen every 2 seconds. Other than that, the style was interesting and I liked it, besides the manga panels. It's just a weird show. It's unique, I guess, but it's just not my deal. Inspector, it's never gonna work for me as much as I want it to work. It's too much explain the story 3 times in a row, and the true story is the last one that we talk about, which is like, why do we have to tell the story 3 times? I love the main girl though. Spider VA carried the show. Dude, Aoyuki can carry anything, dude. Aoyuki and Kendra Suda literally can carry everything. That's like Kendra Suda carrying House Husband. Yeah, I've heard nothing but good things about the light novel of Spider So What. And hi, Andrew. Insomnia strikes again. What's up, Andrew? Hope you're doing well. Besides that. What is this? I recognize it. I don't know. It's old. From the Requiem from the Darkness? I don't know. Beyond the Boundary. Beyond the Boundary is, I think, a solid A. I really like it. It's super good. I think there was like an arc in there that was kind of shrugged, but for the most part, I really like it. The comedy's on point. The idol episode is incredible. Absolutely incredible. And Megane. Rene, I never finished it. I didn't like it. It just felt way too old school shoujo. It's not trash, but I just don't like it. Guyver, it's been too long. I don't think that I was a huge fan of it, so I'm just going to put it in D. I actually really like House. I really like it too. I just don't like the animation, or lack thereof. That's the only thing that makes me not like House Husband. I love it. Like, the comedy is so good, and Kendra Suda is amazing. I just hate the fact that it's sliding panels. Is it Kyoko Siga or something like that? I didn't finish it. It looks really good, though. Guyver's a good action show, yeah. It's the Gotcha show. What's it called? Last period. It was good. I actually laughed a lot. It's literally, you have to be a Gotcha player. Like, Last period is literally just jokes for Gotcha gamers. And it's good. Not incredible, though. I'll put it high D. Six Hearts Princess is one of the ones I went past. This one. Which one is this one? This is Little Witch Academia. I don't know if it has all of them on here. This looks like the original OVA movie, whatever, which was like literally perfection. Like it's literally a perfect show. I didn't care much for the parade, and I really didn't like the TV series, but the original one was super good. Enough that I bought the Japanese Blu-rays, which does have subtitles, so it's good. Liz and the Bluebird. Liz and the Bluebird is high C for me. I want to watch it again, but it just, for some reason, when I watched that, I was bored out of my mind. It is what it is. I think it's beautiful. KyoAni is beautiful. The music's, like, amazing. But the story was just shrug. Log Horizon B tier. Like, everybody's on Log Horizon already. Log Horizon, I have not finished the second season, nor even gone to the third season. Is it the second season? I think I haven't watched yet. When they were doing the whole, like, raid to get, like, some bank thing, I completely got sidetracked and never finished it. It was good what I've watched, but I've never finished it, so I'll put next to Liz. Log Horizon started S and went down to C by season 3. I didn't really hear too many good things about season 3. Like, literally when Log Horizon was coming back, I was like, holy crap, people are gonna lose their minds. And the show came out, and absolute crickets. I heard nobody talking about it. Like, I was like, holy crap, it's gonna be like nothing but Log Horizon posts on Twitter, just like, because that was how it was with the original series. Like, you could not walk 2 feet without being, you know, running into a the hell's the outro ED. You couldn't see like those ED freaking gifs everywhere. But then crickets. All right, we have Love Lifetime. Oh my gosh. Okay, what's... I gotta be reminded what all these Love Lives are. Chainsaw's getting a film. Yeah, apparently, according to leaks. Andrew doesn't like leaks. Hope you're doing well, Insomniac. Where is these Love Lives? I gotta be reminded what all these Love Lives are. Why is this list changed? Like, I literally had this up a second ago. It's right here. So, the first one, I know the second one is the original Love Live crew. And then I think the third one is Love Live Sunshine, and then I think the fourth one's Superstar. So I think the very first one's Nijigasaki. Sunshine is the first one? Just put Superstar in S, and then I don't care. Okay, I know this one right here. This is the original. This is OG. So let's start with OG. I'm right? This is OG. The original Love Live. No, because that's got Ruby in it. That's gotta be, no. Yeah, I was right. I'm looking, the position of them over here is different over here, so it threw me off. Okay, this is the original one. We're starting with the original one. Yes, okay. The original Love Live, I really, really liked it. I'm gonna put it in A. Okay, we got the first one done. Okay, the next one I'm gonna do is... Let's see, Sunshine is this one, right? Because it's got Yohane in it. It's got Ruby. That's Sunshine, right? I wish they had the English title on it. The one with Ruby and Yohane and all them is Sunshine, right? You're putting the order and I've already moved them around. Sunshine was okay. I'm gonna put that in B. I think B. No, I really liked it. We'll put it in A too. I'm gonna put it right next to the original one. But I think the original one's still better. Okay, we're gonna get through this. Okay, this one right here, I'm assuming is probably Nijigasaki, right? Because I don't recognize any of the characters. Nijigasaki and then Superstar, right? I never finished Superstar, so I'm not even going to rate that one. And Nijigasaki is Terabad. I didn't like it. It's not trash, but I didn't like it. It just felt so weird. I think somebody mentioned the fact that Nijigasaki was done by a different director or something like that. Or a different writer. It just felt off. Like, it felt like a stupid school musical. And I hated it. So, there you go. There's my Love Live shade thrown. Lucky Star is amazing. I won't say that it is S tier, but I really, really like it. It's like almost S tier. It's got some, it's a comedy mostly, and so when it doesn't hit, and at the time it didn't hit much, I do want to rewatch it though, see if the humor still holds up. This one, oh my gosh, Unbreakable Machine Doll is in this list. I freaking want a sequel of this so bad. We need a sequel of Unbreakable Machine Doll. The ED is so good. I'm not gonna oversell it though. It was just a really good action, ecchi robot girl. Yeah, I actually thought of this show at some point, and I was like, holy crap, where was the season 2? Because it does drop off at the end. Like, it's like, wait, we're stopping here? But it's super good. The ED's super good. I love it. This is, I'm guessing, yeah, we're getting into the Macross stuff. I have not watched any of it. Hopefully when they start doing releases, I will get review copies so I can watch them all. Machine Doll was real good. Char best girl, by the way. Made in Abyss is easy. Easy game right here. Easy game right here. Right up S tier. No, it's not A tier. It's just say S tier, Lyle. Just say S tier. Don't give in. I know it's easy to say. I can give a little, but it's just straight up S tier. The easy game. This is Sinbad, isn't it? Magi. No, it's just Magi, not Sinbad, Magi. I haven't watched it yet. I kind of want to now because I watched the other show and it was really bad. Made Abyss is B. Oof, Excel Dog. Oof. I don't recognize it. This is Magical Girl's site, isn't it? Frickin'. No, this is Raising Project. It's Magical Raising Project, I think. Magical Raising Project, I hated the later parts of it, but I do like how brutal it was. I'm gonna put it in B. Boso Shinki Armored War Princess, is that what that was? Or Goddess, sorry. Made in Abyss is gave me PTSD. Madoka Magica. I'll go S. I'll go S. I didn't like the original TV series. I don't know why the movie worked for me so much, but I enjoyed the movies. Big fan of Lucky Star when it first came out. Watched the entire series while in public transit during on your PSP. Nice. That was all this series is. That was all this series was? Just a interesting way to watch it though. PSP was good though. I enjoyed it. I like the PSP. I'm guessing this is... No, this doesn't like Precure. Magical Circle, good. It was amazing. I love it. Go watch it. It's great. Has a Roxy character in it. Ancient Magus Bride's really solid as well. I'd probably put an A. Even though I haven't watched the second season yet, which I'm dumb. Don't judge me. The original one was okay. Hime? Is it My Hime? Or was it... what was the other one? There was two different ones. There was My Hime and something Hime. It had a really good twist in it, too, that I really liked. I'm going to put it in A. Sabana said you put it in S. Nice. Myatome, yeah. Myatome was terrible. I'm sorry, Myatome was terrible. I had so much hype coming out of My Hime, and I was like, oh, they have a sequel coming out. No. No, just wasn't good. I don't think I watched this at all. I think I kind of shrugged past it. I've watched a little bit of this. It's okay. I do kind of want to get back to watching it. I'll put it in C. Is this the medical one? No. What is this? I recognize it, but I can't place it. Oh, this one's driving me crazy. Let me see if I can search it. I recognize it like super bad too. Search image. This might be too small to do this, but we'll try. Majikoi O Samurai Girls. No, not ringing a bell. Probably haven't watched it. There better not be visual novels in here. The Wandering Witch was really good. Elena, Wandering Witch, The Journey of Elena, whatever, was really good. I'm gonna put an A. Oh, that's the eroge. Okay, I have to watch it then. Is this Sorcerer Stabber or something like that? Scarbo. I didn't like it. Makoto Danchi, I think this one is. It's Garbo. I got some laughs out of it though. Wandering Witch is a good show. It needs a sequel. What letters we on? It would. I know it's. I think I think we established they're in Japanese at this point. So this should be M's right here. Midori no Hibi Days. So we're getting to M's. The Mao Reborn Demon Lord one, Kindro Suda carried it. It had like a couple funny parts, but it wasn't good. But sadly, like one of the few shows that Kindra Suda is the main character. Yeah, Demon Lord retry. This one is... Fuck, that's old. This one's old. I don't recognize it though. Master Keaton never watched. Don't recognize it. I've never watched Penguin Drum. I do have it on Blu-ray to watch it. I probably won't like it. I watched it like once, but I couldn't get into it. Garbage Demon Lord. Mauiga, or the Lost Village, is actually good. I know it got a lot of walls at it early on. Very melodramatic, very Mario Kata. But it actually explains why it's so bad. Like, it's one of those things where, like, it literally technically explains why the characters act so freaking stupid. It's just, I don't think most people got to that point. I still don't think it's a good show because it takes too long to get to that point, and thus you're suffering, wondering why the hell you're watching it. But it's good. Like, it's not amazing, but it is good. I was decently impressed by the ending. Yes, I've seen Galaxy Express 999. Running Witch was good. It gave me Kino's Journey. It literally is, yeah. What is this? Is it like Meganzer Z? Yeah, I've never watched any of them. If that's what that is. Either way, I haven't watched it. Megalobox. I never got into the second season. I wasn't feeling it in the first couple episodes. But the first season was really good. I really enjoyed it. A lot of hype getting into the fights themselves. The music, sound effects, and everything was really good. I'll put it in B. And what is this? I think I'm pacing pretty good right now. Oh, Mikaku City Actors. Oh, it's trash. Absolute trash. I didn't finish it, though. Keep making that very clear. I didn't finish it. What I seen was pretty bad, but yeah. It just... Chop it up as Shaft before Shaft started falling apart. They just bad stuff. I recognize this. Where's it at? Yeah, that's the one with the two. Yeah, I have not watched this yet. I do have it, and I do want to watch it, but I haven't watched it yet. Even with 3 proposed low-res retro aspect ratio, it was interesting. All right, Midori no Hibi Days. I absolutely love this show. We were talking about this the other day. I really actually like this show. It's got a dumb concept, but it's super good. Like, the comedy's cute. It's basically bully guy, or a hoodlum kind of character, bad boy that kind of walks around and gets in fights all the time, and then he's got this one girl that he like suddenly falls in love with it at first sight, and then he wakes up the next morning and she's literally his hand. And so he can't he can't fight people anymore. But he's actually kind of happy because he's got the girl of his dreams kind of stuck with him. It's dumb concept, but it's cute. I love it. Friend loves Midori no Hitobi Days. I dislike it with a passion. Is this Miroko-chan? It's super dark. It is Miroko-chan. I love it. I love Miroko-chan. I'll probably put it, I'll put it in S. Like, it's kind of one of those very rare cases of getting, like, suspense horror and actually doing it right. Japan doesn't, like, really do... horror should be a lot more popular with Japan, but it doesn't seem like they are. But they really nailed it with that one. Like, it was kind of mostly comedy, but, like, I really want that group to do an actual horror show. Good luck with the stream, going to bed. All right, take care, Excel Dog. Thanks for dropping by. Future Diaries, I was never a huge fan. I think it's good, though. I'll put it in B. Andrew, I want to ask you something from you. If you don't want, that's fair, but eventually in the finish of the list, you should upload to Twitter or on here. Your whole S tier, just the names. Oh. Just the names? I guess I could type them out. Or you could just check my... most of these are going to be on in my 9 to 10 area of my Mal and my Myanimelist. Which you should have the Myanimelist in the description. For horror anime, they need to animate PTSD radio. I've heard of that. Maybe I'm thinking of something else. Future Boy Conan, really liked it. I want to rewatch it though. Mangaka had to stop. PTSD radio, the mangaka had to stop doing it because it was like messing with them, or just because they were overworking him like every other mangaka. Like every mangaka. This is Mono, it's the Miku, but it's the other Miku. It's cute. I enjoyed it. I won't oversell it though, but it was cute. It's literally like, because we can't get a Hatsune show, that's what you get. Oh, just do it your way. Just don't use Mitsubishi Monday's time for it. Nothing ever takes that time. Mitsubishi Colors is fantastic. Super cute. Really liked it. It was my favorite that year. Messed up because of content. You got PTSD, proven PTSD content. Mob Psycho 100. I like it. I'm not a huge fan of it. Especially the first season I didn't care for. I don't know. Maybe it's a B. Did I drop it? I dropped it in the C, didn't I? Where'd it go? There. I'll probably put a B. I don't know. It's like low B, high C probably. Probably high C. Yui Horie carried Monochrome. Yeah, Miss Monochrome. That was the name. I couldn't remember the name of it. Are we getting to Gundams now? We're getting to Gundams now. Whew. Okay, Gundam time. There was only 4 of them. Why is there only 4 Gundams? You'd figure like the next 5 roads would be Gundam. 0083, I didn't care for. But it was fine. I'll put it in C. Gundam Origins is absolutely incredible. I wish they would do the whole original OG Gundam that way. That style and that pacing. But unfortunately, the manga only got to that point. Gundam time. There's literally only 4 of them. You could deal with 4. And then we have the original and this is Zeta, I think. Yeah, I think that's Zeta. The OG Gundam doesn't age well. It's fine though. It's literally like a legend because of what it started, but it just doesn't age very well. And I'd hated Zeta. Or was it Double Zeta that I hated? I think it was Double Zeta that I hated, so I'll put Zeta up here. You watch more Gundam, Witch from Mercury was my first one, and it's so damn good. Yeah, I don't expect to jump back to like the OG Gundam and get the same feel. Because the older ones are they're old. But my favorite Gundam is Iron Blood Orphans, and that's Mario Okada's writing. He's my favorite one for character from Iron Blood Orphans. Probably Olga. I mean, there was a lot of good characters in that show. I hated this show. My brother kind of liked it, but I hated it. It was just so freaking boring. Didn't care for it. What else? Is this Mononoke or whatever? I haven't watched it yet. I do want to watch it, though. The Monster Girls. Something Monster Girls. Monster Musume. Something like that. It's weird, but I didn't care too much for it. Peak fan service tier. Some of it's good, but some of it's a little bit too much for me. Some of it's a bit too much for me. Monster, sadly, have not watched it. It's literally my watch of shame. Even though now it's finally available. Like, literally, what, 2 weeks ago, Netflix finally got the last of it. I just need to sit down and watch it now. I have no excuse anymore because it's now legally available after, what, 20 years? Probably more. Is Gundam Seed worth a shot? The Gundam Seed is like the only one I haven't watched. I literally have the Blu-ray up there and I'm supposed to watch it. I've heard it's good. Interview with Monster Girls is actually... Dude, Interview with Monster Girls is amazing. Myriad Color Phantom Worlds has some good fan service in it. Rare KyoAni fan service and great music, but I just didn't like it. Like, overall, it's just very overly talky about dumb subjects. Watch the first favorite episodes of Monster. It's literally my... Yeah, I think Monster is literally my biggest watch, my biggest pile of shame show. It was, I don't care that I haven't watched Gurren Lagann. I don't care that I haven't watched JoJo's. I kind of care that I haven't watched Gintama. But I think Monster's like the big one where, like, me personally, I hate that I haven't watched it. It was Kill la Kill for the longest time, too. Yeah, Monster is great. I am new here. What's up? Welcome to the stream. Captain Tyler. It was actually decently good. Like, I sort of came into it expecting it just to be like Sean Kleckner being like, this is my nostalgia-like show. But I really enjoyed it. It does get repetitive at times, but it has some really funny moments, surprisingly. Don't feel bad. I haven't watched Planet Officer Story. I think Monster's a bigger shame. I think Monster's a bigger shame, unfortunately. Mushishi is incredible. I love it. I want more Mushishi. I want a Blu-ray set of all of them. I wish they would release a Blu-ray set of them all because I really, really like them. They're amazing. It's a great atmosphere, great storytelling, all that. Obviously, Mushoku Tensei Jobless Reincarnation goes all the way up top. No shock there. Nobody needs me to explain it. The sideshow for, what was it, the other girl disappearance, I didn't like it. I really didn't. I do recommend an Interview with Monster Girls manga. I really wanted to... When I was expecting another sequel to come out, and I was like, I'll just wait for the sequel. And it never came, so I'm like, I'm just gonna have to read it. Because I think it's done, right? I think it just recently wrapped it up. Yeah, wrapped up nicely. Yeah. Anonymous Noise. This is Anonymous Noise, isn't it? Or did I already do it? I think I did Anonymous Noise already. What is this one? Oh, this is that death game one. I hate it. I hate it so much. I hate this show so much. I don't even remember what the name of it, and I don't care. This is that quiz game show. It was boring too. I hated it. Nana, haven't watched yet. It's another watch of shame. I should, like, reorganize these for, like, the biggest shames later on. I hate how many read the manga endings we get. I hate how many read the manga endings. Okay, so like manga bait kind of stuff. Yeah. Nana is never gonna end. Yeah, that's the only issue I have is that a lot of people said that it's just never gonna. I mean, it wasn't ended, and obviously it's never going to end. But I don't know. A lot of stuff's coming back, oddly enough. So maybe one of these days, Nana will come back. I doubt it. It was fine when I watched. I don't think I'll ever finish it because it just does look like it went like to crap at some point. The CGI stuff looks horrific. Nanbaka, whatever it is, I didn't care for it too much. AI generated Nana. One of these days we'll have AI that can animate everything for us and then everything will get adapted. Just wait. Soon everything will get AI adapted. AI adapted. I just messed up my window. I did. Come back. There it goes. Naruto, I don't care. I enjoyed it for when I watched it, but I've grown so much out of love of shonens at this point. It's hard to watch any of these. I think I dropped off on Shippuden at some point. I really liked the original Naruto. Stop with the AI adapted. I hate the idea. You know what's coming. I'm just preparing you. That's all. We'll have chat. Yeah, Chat GPT will animate everything. Is this Psychopaths? No, this is freaking... Oh my gosh. Natsume's Book of Friends. My gosh. Why did I think that was Psychopaths? It had the color to it. And it looked like the character was standing sideways with a gun. Natsume's Book of Friends is amazing. It's right there with Mushishi. I love it. It's so good. Every season... I keep expecting Natsume's Book of Friends to get boring. And it just hits every time. What was this show called? I know this show. It was kind of dumb. I don't remember the name of it, but it was really dumb. Yeah, let's throw in D. It's fine. Not prepared, man. Evangelion... What was it called? I think it's fine to say. I got an email of a company that has some products that are Evangelion themed, and they said from the hip popular manga, how they say it. Let me look how they said it. I'm like, well, first off, it's not a manga. I mean, it became a manga, but it's not originally a manga. Where's it at? Here it is. I'm so mean to do this. Evangelion. That's how they say it. Unless maybe the Japanese pronounce it that way. I don't think so. But they call it Evangelion. But yeah, that'll be interesting if that all happens. It was an interesting email though. How did I forget how what's his name said it? Robin Williams, Evangelion or something like that. It's super good though. I know that it's got haters now, but I love it. It's S tier easy. I still to this day I remember when I first watched this series and I had my speakers blaring loud and you hear that impact of the feet just hitting the ground and everything kind of just pulsing around it. It is the weight of the mecha in that show is so good. I probably spelled it wrong. I think it's G-N-E, right? But I think everything else is right. I never thought of the girl online. I never liked it. Never gonna like it. I think the girl's cute, but I hate it. NHK, I haven't finished it. I'm like almost done with it, but I like what I've watched of it, so I'll put it in A. Nishijo's S tier, obviously. Evangelion? Is that what he said? Evangelion? Oh, this is Evangelion. It was so weird. This one I don't think I've watched. Nea 7 or something like that. I don't think I've watched that. Convenience Store Boyfriend's right. It was actually good. I was pleasantly surprised with Convenience Store Boyfriends. It was actually good. NHK is really good. Yeah, it is a hard watch, and I think that's why I've never really finished it. But what I've watched of it, it's like you just know it's really good if you can stomach it. Nisekoi, I never finished the first season. I do want to get back to it eventually and rewatch it, but I wasn't enjoying it at the time. This, I'm guessing, is season 2. Where are we at? Yeah, looks like season 2 or something. No, that's That's the Gatsuri crossover. Was that a thing? Like an actual episode? I thought it was just a cross promotion. I didn't know it was an anime. Okay, I'm gonna have to look this up afterwards. Because I didn't know this was actually a thing. I know they had a crossover. I just didn't know they actually animated something. I'm afraid of watching it since I'm going through some process. Ooh, yeah. Be careful with that kind of stuff. If you don't feel it, don't get into it. Monogatari second season. They're all S tier except for Hana Monogatari, so I'll just put it up here. Put it in. Put it in. No Game No Life. I never liked. I hate too much of the Kakaku stuff. All according to Kakaku. C's fine. I still like the style of it, and the characters are great. I just hate the games themselves, which are just, let's explain what happens afterwards, and they never actually play the game. No Guns Life, I never finished it. I kind of dropped off on it really quickly. My brother says Problem Children is better than No Game No Life. Tell him to be very careful when he walks down the street if he says that too much. I think this is Noblest, right? Yeah, I didn't finish it. It was, yeah, when I was watching it. It had some good parts in it, though. This is Nodame Kantable, isn't it? I haven't watched it, whatever it is. Nor I haven't watched. No, Nanon Biori is amazing. It's too dang good. I'm still haven't watched the movie because I don't want to watch it. Because I don't want to finish it. What's wrong with Cat Monogatari? There's nothing wrong with Cat Monogatari. I was saying Hana Monogatari. Hana Monogatari is the only one that I didn't like. But it's still a great segment. It's just not perfection like all the other ones. Hataru's Best Girl. Nora's great. Yeah, I need to watch it. Really bad. I'm scrolling too far. I was waiting. I thought I was in the haven't watched there yet. Noragami is amazing. Enough that I went out and got the manga, and I love the manga. It needs another season. Never finished it. What is this one? It's not Inuyasha. No, that's not Inuyasha. I don't know what that is. Oh, Super Milk-chan. It's dumb. It's super dumb. It had some points that just had me laughing, like, way too loud, but for the most part, it was just kind of dumb. Oh, Super Milk-chan. That's a super obscure show right there. One Outs. Never watched it. Never watched One Piece. I'm guessing this One Punch Man. I don't like it, unfortunately. It's so... It's got funny. It's got good... It has good parts, but for the most part, I don't like it. I wasn't able to get into Noragami. I don't know if I should give it another try, but didn't like it. If you like reading mangas, try the manga, because the manga is like so much better. And technically, the first season, the last arc is completely original, and it sucks. So if like you get to the part where that random dude shows up out of nowhere that is part of his past, skip the next season. Second season's super good. Sartaka Spirit, from your insight, just for your insight, for what I know about your personal experience, I feel quite related. Thus, if I'm going on a low point, NHK shouldn't help as otherwise promoted. I really do hesitate saying when things can help people through things. I think there's some shows that can benefit you through just by helping you get away from things, or at least kind of showing a brighter light in a situation. Like, loss of a parent really sucks, but Slow Loop, I think, is a really good way of kind of just accepting. But for the most part, it's really difficult to say that something can heal somebody or get somebody through a difficult situation, because everybody handles it differently. So I always hesitate saying that kind of stuff. But yeah. Great transition. I'm going to transition right into Onegai Teacher. And the next one is Onegai Teacher. Speaking of getting you through tough times, how about Onegai Teacher? It's actually good. No joke. Onegai Teacher is pretty good. Not amazing though. I'm gonna put it in C, high C. Get professional help. Shows aren't proper treatment. Yeah, I mean, if you feel like you're at the end of it, yeah, Always. Never consult a show, obviously. Hear you, man. Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah. I hope you get through it, though. Always here to talk if you ever want an ear. I can't fix things for people, but I always offer an ear. I can't always answer DMs and stuff immediately, but I always try to. I think sometimes all people need is a ear. I recognize this, but I can't place it. I think I've watched it. Let me try. Let me try this. Try le Google. And hope hentai doesn't pop up. Plastic sheet? Maybe I skipped it. It looks familiar, but I probably skipped it. Can you send the ear UPS? Huh? I always watch Ippo to cheer me up. Hajime no Ippo? Really? It's I would guess it's probably an inspiring show. Thanks for taking your time. No, always, man. I appreciate your support. You support me way more than I think I support you. Yo, you are doing tribute. That's good. That's good, man. Never feel that's a bad thing. This show was dumb. I don't remember the name of it, but it was kind of dumb. Very low budget, too. Recently bought the Blu-ray of Onigiri. I actually was almost going to buy it at some point. Because it gets really super cheap. Yeah, it's very motivating. Yeah, I can see that. Onihei is super good. It was locked up in Amazon Hell for the longest time, and nobody watched it, except for, like, me and Chris. But it's actually really good. I'll say high B. I don't want to put an A, because there is, like, some of the arcs are pretty shrug, but for the most part, holy crap, it gets brutal. It is a brutally, like, realistic show. They don't hold much back. Maybe true. Maybe so true. We don't know each other, but you help me more than I do you. Oh well, I'm glad I do help you out with that, man. 2000s early anime when it wasn't mainstream. What are we talking about? Did I miss a question, or did I ask a question and I forgot about it? Everybody's giving years, and I'm like, wait. Continue the screen run, man. What is... I recognize it, but I don't. I want to watch this. It looks fun. And then it was orange. It was okay. It got a little bit wishy-washy in the later parts of it, but I think it's a very heavy show. Oni-eye. I want to watch older anime from the 2000s. Yeah, there's like a gap for me between 1998 and like 2008. There's like a gap in there that I didn't watch everything. Like before then, it was easy to watch everything because it was like maybe 4 shows a season. But then when it got in the 2000 and whatnot, that's when I kind of dropped off from it. Ori Monogatari, well, you're not going to like my take, so you might want to mute for a little bit. I pre-apologize. This is that stupid dungeon only I knew or whatever. It had some funny points, mainly around the chick that's stuck in the dungeon, but for the most part, it was very shrug. Gap for me was 75. Well, yeah, that... technically for me, yes. Technically before, like, the 80s is a gap for me, too, because it's been a lot of kind of digging back there from whatever gets brought back. Yeah, My Love Story, I'm not a fan. Never a fan. I appreciate people love it. I didn't like it. It was very repetitive for me. The later story was good, though. I think the later part of the story was really good. When it really was starting to pick up the story, I liked it. This is the one with the bench, isn't it? Isn't this the Bench Kun show? Yeah, this is the Bench Kun show. I never finished. They did like a 2-episode last thing, and I never watched it. And I kind of needed to. Oresuki? Yeah, thank you. Oresuki... I don't think it's trash. No, it's trash. No, it's trash. Just throw it in the trash. Don't debate it, Andrew. Just move on. We're gonna try to get through all this stuff. Do they have the hamster show in here? Hamtaro? That's not Hamtaro. No, that's not Hamtaro. It looks like Hamtaro though. Show where girlfriend or childhood friend won't lose. Trash. I hated it. It was false advertising. It's technically not false advertising, but it is technically false advertising. The original Devilman I like. I just didn't like the new Devilman. Devilman Crybaby. I was not a fan of, unfortunately. How many's left? Probably 1,000. I don't know. I don't like the brothers. Never will. Probably ever. It's whatever. Trash. Fine. Taku no Video. I don't know if I watched it. I like every time I see clips, I remember it, but I don't remember. So I'll put it in here. I don't think I watched that one. Darwin's Game, right? This is Darwin's Game. Trash. It was trash. Don't like it. Just saw the new one. No, that wasn't Darwin's Game. That was King's Game, wasn't it? I think that was King's Game. Darwin's Game's... Yeah, that was a Sama game. I hated... Sama game was trash. Like, straight up trash. Like, it was super edgy, which I don't mind it being edgy. It was just super melodrama. Darwin's Game was good. I enjoyed Darwin's Game. This is the... I didn't finish this show. Oh, whoa. Andrew moving stuff. Moving stuff. Go back. Yeah. Didn't finish it. Overlord. It started really, really good. This recent season was like half really good. I'll put it in high A. King's Game was okay. Darwin's Game was trash. You're like opposite of me. See, the only reason that Darwin's Game worked for me, honestly, to be truthful, is because of the Goth Lolita girl. She was great. She's literally why I like the show. I actually liked Darwin's Game. Still waiting for season 2. It does need a second season. Like, well, all those death games do, because they always drop off on a bad point. Oh yeah, Darwin's Game, the intro was good. Sarah for the End. Really like it. Cruel Step Best is best girl. It needs more seasons, like bad, especially on the note they left it on. I'll put it in A. Super good. Just want to hear Yuka music on that too. Surprised Darwin Game got a blue. It's so easy for them to produce them, so why not? Is this Comic Girls or something like that? I should probably take a break at about 6 minutes. Oz Mafia? Oz Mafia? What the hell? I recognize it, but I don't think I've watched it. Panda Peace. It was cute. Not great. Throw it down here. Yeah, Chris went off and read the manga of Seraph the End. I was kind of tempted to do the same. Pandora. Was it Pandora and the Christmas Shell or something like that? I think. I don't know. No, that was Pandora and Christmas Shell was the Ghost in the Shell Rider, I think. I don't know. Throw it in here. Never watched it. I don't think I ever will. I might go back and watch I might go watch it before the new season comes out, but I'm not like I don't know. Something about the Western feel of it, I guess. I guess is the best way to put it. It just doesn't look like anime. I don't know. Paranoid Agent's amazing. Really good. I haven't watched it in a long time, so I'm really hesitant to put it in S tier because I'm kind of wondering if it's going to hold up. It's Satoshi Kon, so it's probably going to hold up. Put it in S. Whatever. Whatever. Put it in S. Everything Satoshi Kon's probably going to be S. What is this? Oh, this is that stupid show that got an episode banned. What was it called? Oh, man, I can't remember the name of it. It had a couple of good episodes. It did spoofs of like everything. I think the Is the Order Rabbit episode got banned, got removed from Crunchyroll and everything, which was like the funniest episode, honestly. But the production of it was terrible. It was terrible production of it. So I'm not gonna sell anybody on it, but it had some good laughs out of it. Dragon Ball references, references of what's that show called? It had the Izzy or Rabbit. They had Rio's Work Is Never Done. The show with the briefcase dolls. They did a reference of that. They did DBZ references, Pokemon references. It was like everything across the board. Ryokubu, they did a reference to Rokubu. It was good stuff. Like I like Pandora Agent intro. Have to watch the anime at some point. Oh, Paranoid Agent. So Pandora. Yeah, it has a good intro. Persona 4, the animation. I watched the first episode and I thought it was garbo. I didn't finish it. I played the game, so I'm like, I don't really... If it's gonna look this bad, I might as well just play the game again. If it's gonna look this bad, I'll just play the game again. Ping Pong the animation, have not watched it. Oh gosh, was it called Planet With? Super good show. Really liked it. Very much a surprise hit for me. Have yet to watch Planet on an anime? Don't, lol. Just play the game. I know people. I personally hate people that always say go watch the source material, whatever. And I'm doing the same, but yeah, just go watch the source material, dude. Plastic Memories, right? I didn't like it. It had some really good stories though. Like here and there was like some really good stories, but I think overall I just didn't like it. Pluto I haven't watched. Is that the new Pluto? Or they did a Pluto back in the day? I didn't know they did a Pluto back in the day. Did they do Pluto before? Or is this the new one? How you put a 100-hour story into 4 hours? That's the new one. Okay, then why do they have it in here? Maybe it's broadcasting somewhere. I didn't think they put anything in here recent, so that's what shocked me. It's got Pokemon. I've watched a lot of it. I don't know. I'm not like super into it. It's not like it's incredible. This is the... I forget the name of it. It was alright, though. I'll put it in C. Pluto by Naoki Urasawa is easily S tier. Pokemon Nostalgia tier. I don't like Poppy Team Epic. I've barely watched any of it. Didn't like it. Comedy subjective. I didn't like it. Let's see. Don't recognize it. Princess Stride's pretty good. Like, I'm not gonna lie, it's a pretty good show. Great music. The running scenes are really good. Music's really good though. Princess Principal. I think it's B. Easy B. It's a little bit, the storyline's time chronological stuff's a little too much over the place, but it is what it is. I haven't watched it. Prison School, I had a couple laughs, but overall I didn't care for it. Didn't finish Principal. It has some good moments in it, for sure. Project Scarred, a trash Gohan show. Not even going to defend it. Psychopaths, haven't finished it. I watched like 2 episodes, really liked it, just haven't finished it. Pupa is so freaking stupid. It's good if you want to hear a girl say Oni-chan over and over again while munching on a guy. But I'm not gonna claim it's anything but trash. What is this one? Oh, High Score Girl? Oh, High Score Girl's going up an S. I think this is High Score Girl still. I mean, it's the same style. I just don't recognize the key art. Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen that key art. I love it, though. Prison Schools. But yeah, it's also like raunchy humor. The fan service doesn't really work for me, unfortunately. It's not my type of fan service that I like. Very dominatrix for the most part. Oh my gosh. Some of the shows in this list kind of surprised me they're here. What was this show called? I don't think that's High Score Girl. I don't recognize that art at all. Investigating time. It makes me think this is something else in the same style, and I want to know what it is if that's the case. Yeah, it's High Score Girl. Really? How weird. Alright, so what's this other one down here? This one is... Search images. This show is, like, super good concept. Just didn't really do much with it. Can you pick it up? No, it's not K. It's not K series. But it's by the Snafu creator. Like I said, it's got a cool story. I like the battle system and like all the concepts around it. Very like flying around. You have people that shield and defend and buff and all that kind of stuff. It's got an interesting twist to it at the end of it, but the animation tanks so freaking bad at some point. I like this secondary pair. I don't like the main pair at all. The sister and brother were super good. You watch season 1 of K? Check out Missing Kings or whatever. It's really good. Radiant, never watched. I told myself I was going to take a break at 30. Let me take a break real quick. Before my tushy gets too, like, numb from sitting too long. Bourbon. All right. All right. Let us continue. I just realized when I went to standby that for some reason my background music died. Got it for the be right back screen though. Anyways, let's continue. Yeah, I have it was quality of code. I always say that quality of code was a response to them, or Girlish Number was Wataru responding to how badly butchered quality of code. So that's my weird side story. Where is my list? Because I don't recognize this one. Yeah. Oh, that's shoot, the game Ragnarok Online. I watched some of that. It was okay. Not great. I did like Ragnarok Online though. It gets like super botted though. Like that's the only reason I stopped playing it. It's just bots everywhere. And it didn't seem like they cared at all that there was bots everywhere. What next? I don't recognize Rail Wars. I never finished. It just, for some reason, wasn't working. I probably would watch it and enjoy it now, but it wasn't working at the time. Rainbow, don't recognize it. Shibuya Fail Nights, super good. It was a super good show. The last episode was great. I'll probably put it in high B. Shibuya Fail Night needed a damn sequel. I got the box set of it, and I love it. Super good show. Ranma 1/2. Nostalgia glasses say A. I don't know that it probably holds up these days, but for my nostalgia glasses, I really liked it back in the day. Rompo Katan, I think it's called. I can't believe I remember the name of this show. Was not great. It's not terrible, not trash. What is this show? I recognize the art style. Why do I always want to do a ding snip? If this is a hentai, look away for a second. I'm gonna have to kill my VOD. Metal Tiny? Metal Tin? No, it's a Metal Tin. REC. I don't... It looks super familiar, but I don't think I watched it. She looks cute, though. She looks super cute. Recreators is freaking S tier. Come at me, bros. It's great. It needs to be rescued. It's like literally one of the only shows not rescued from Amazon, which is terrible. It hopefully will eventually go on Crunchyroll because it's an Aniplex show. Recreators is super good. It had like one like episode that was Shrug. The main character is kind of Shrug, but it's good. What is this show called? It was okay. I think it had some strong points, the later parts of it, but like the earlier part of it, and it had a lot of potential they didn't really deliver on. Sorry, Mason Kokoku, episode 8, Limbo. I really want to rewatch Mason Kokoku because I don't really remember if I liked it or not. I want to say that I liked it. It had a recap episode I actually liked. What's Koi Loves Hard for Taku, sadly never rescued from Amazon. Is that another one that wasn't? I thought at least got a physical from Sentai. I have to look at my list. I actually made a huge list a while back. Real Life's super good. It has crappy music, but it's super good. Like the music's so bad. The music's terrible. Like it's like the Seinfeld guy decided to make transitions into an entire show. This show's bad. I think it's just bad adaptation. I hate it. The dinosaurs look terrible. Music is so good. Yeah, the music doesn't ruin it at all. ReZero, I really, really like. I know it's the new ex-girlfriend that everybody hates, but I really like it. I think A is a good, comfortable point for it. I might be S. Probably not. The anime was good. The intro music was okay. It's just it's like It's like literally just slam your face on a keyboard. Yes, Rem is amazing. Rem is, I don't know why, but Rem seems to be very, very amazing right here, and this is really hard to do with the camera right here, and oh yeah, right here and right here. Apparently I had a thing for Rem before I stopped buying figures right here. Betty is amazing though. Betty didn't get any figures though. They maybe got some Betty figures for season 2, but a Betty figure would be great. Rockabio, I don't think I've watched too much of it. I kind of want to, even though it's kind of questionable. I don't really care. I never really care about watching questionable stuff. Like Blue Hair Girls? No, literally just Rem and Roxy. I mean, yeah, you have Hatsune Miku up here, but Hatsune Miku could be anything. Like, I have mostly blonde because I have, like, a literally... This whole thing right here is all... I'm looking at the camera, I could probably easily just do it better this way. All the sabers here are all blonde, except for Alter's like a more lighter shade. Rem and... Yeah, Rem and Roxy are literally the only blue hair stuff I have. Rem was your Roxy through... like, literally, I'm actually considering getting rid of... Or at least moving the Rem whenever I can get an Elise display. Sadly, Rem is just non-existent in that show anymore, and it sucks. What is this? Robi Hachi? I don't think I watched that. Didn't watch. Rosario Vampire is okay. It's just kind of fan service. Yo, Roxy is the best in Mashoko. I hate Edis. Edis, once you read her chapter, I fell in love with her. I mean, I liked Edis before, but her chapter... The chapter they completely skipped from the anime is super good. If you have a chance, go read Edis' chapter in Volume 6 at least. Because they'll probably never adapt it. And it literally shines a whole new light on that character. Next month, Rem might be back. ReZero is not next season. That's fall, isn't it? Or I don't think they announced a date for it yet. Here's the show I was talking about earlier that I couldn't remember the name of it. It's good. I probably put B. I'm blanking on the name of it right now. She was so abusive. Yeah, she was a dumb kid. And that's her whole story, honestly. Rem will stay in a coma forever and print figs for a turn. I'm just surprised there's not a sleeping Rem. There is probably a sleeping Rem's figure out there somewhere. Roni Kenshin, I'm guessing. Yeah. It's good. Really, really good. So I'll put that in A. I'll put an A for now. Now my whole summer's shot. Nothing to see here. Sorry. Hey, you got hopefully some Roxy next season. The something Bahamut something Bahamut Chronicles, I think. I don't know. Throwaway. Yeah, Rurouni Kenshin's getting a new anime next season, a remake. I am hyped about Rurouni Kenshin reboot. I hope they do it justice. If they don't have really good animation in it, there's no point in redoing it. Psyche K is super funny. It is super funny. I didn't think I'd enjoy it, but it just hits. I haven't seen the last season of it, but it's super funny. Because it's on Netflix. I've never watched it. Having you heard I'm Sakamoto is really funny as well. I'll put that in A as well. It's not Sakamoto is one of those ones where it shouldn't be. Like, it should get really old really quick, but it keeps hitting. Fall Anime has not shown all new anime that is airing, I think. Sakamoto is overrated. You use the naughty word. We don't use overrated here. Looks like a shogi show. It looks familiar, but I don't usually watch shogi shows, so I probably skipped it. Sakura Trick, I want to rewatch it, but I didn't care for it when I watched the first time. Sakurada Reset, I think. Yeah, Sakurada Reset. Sakurada Reset has really good moments. Like, really good moments, but some really dumb moments, too. Like, it's all over the place. That one was Saki. What is anime called overrated and one called it underrated? Overrated, underrated, overrated. This one, Samurai Champloo, is really good. I really liked it. The music's so freaking good. I'll put it in A. Spring 2024 anime has 4. Yeah, they're still kind of laying things out. Usually about 2 seasons out, you'll usually start to get the shows filling it in. I don't think I've watched it. I think I wanted to at some point, but I never watched it. These three colors is super good. Super, super good show. I love it. Super cute, super funny. Dungeon Meshi's out in winter. I think they announced that. Yeah, Slayer gets it. Slayer gets it. Have not watched it yet. It's a Deer King, I think, or something like that. I don't recognize it. Angels of Death or something like that. It's pretty good if you really take it from the vantage point of essentially a stuck in a chamber full of psychopaths, and I guess allow the idea of trying to explain a psychopath. It sort of does it, but I don't know. It's kind of one of those hard ones to sell, because I kind of went into it with the mindset of wanting to accept the absurdity of the psychopaths. Not that I'm accepting what they're doing, but accepting that it is trying to show it, and it kind of let the show feel a little intriguing. But yeah, I won't sell anybody on it. Zetsubou Sensei is incredible. I love it. Laugh way too much. It does have some really dumb episodes that just don't work, but for the most part, it really works. Like, every now and then you'll get a skit where it's like they just beat the dead horse. Like the whole festival hyping stuff, parades, and they just like to keep throwing things on the hype train, and they just show it, and it's like, okay, we get the joke. This is a hype train. You throw random people on it, and they hype it. I don't need like freaking 20 minutes of it. But yeah. Psychopath was on the list. I've only watched a couple episodes if I haven't finished it yet. Really want to, though. Brother gave you the Blu-rays for it? Good. They come with the book. The book was super interesting because there's so much references in it. School Days. It's a dumb show with a really interesting twist at the end. I would love to make a video on it. Just stupidly diving into it, because it does technically have an interesting concept to it that's bold. Banner, it's either Crest of the Stars or Banner of the Stars, is really good. I absolutely loved it back in the day. I'll put an S. As anthropomorphic anime, some have monster girls which only dip into Anthroland, since they're succubus or undead monsters, Anthros. There is one, or are you asking if there's one? Kato, I know, is a controversial pick, but I think it's really good. I'm gonna put an A. I really like Kato. Crest of the Star I have to watch. Yeah, it's super good. Again, I haven't watched it in forever. It might not age well, but I think I got the Blu-rays of it recently, and I really want to rewatch it. I recognize it. Google, tell me what this is, because I can't remember. Sacred Blasphemous? Is that what it is? Yeah. I don't think I watched it. I don't recognize that one either. Don't recognize. I'm on a bad roll. I don't usually do this often. I'm on a bad roll. I sort of recognize it, but I don't. Is it that I recognize this one? I think I watched this one. I don't think I liked it at all. 7 Elementars or something like that. Elementars. Yeah, Blade Dance of Elementars. I dropped it. It was not good. Sacred Blacksmith is so bad. Dragon Hour Academy was a disappointing. Elementars, I watched all of it. Combatants Will Dispatch Season 2 when? It's surprising that they didn't announce one immediately. I think people said there was material for it. What is this one? Looks familiar, but I don't know. I never watched it. Combatants Will Be Dispatched. It has some really good points. There are some blah points, but I enjoyed it overall. Setokai Yakudamo is good. Lane. Everyone love Lane. Everyone love Lane. Everyone love Lane. Everyone love Lane. Don't forget to love Lane. The thumbnails are small. I'm trying to make it small enough that I can scroll faster. I would make them bigger for the sake of making it easier. The Helpful Fox Senko-san, it was fluffy and comforting, but I shrug other than it being comfy and fluffy. This Shadow House? This is Shadow House. Shadow House is easy S tier. I freaking love the series. I want more, like, now. Omilf Kasuni in my life. Yeah, they have the mangakas doing something new here soon, too, so I'm interested to see that one. Shaman King, I watched, like, an episode of it and I never finished it. The stupid ghost girl in the video game, I don't think I hated it, but it wasn't good. I should have known this was coming. Everyone loved Forest Goddess Lane, right? Yeah, please do watch Shadow House. It's super good. Like every episode gets better and better. D for me. I think I've talked that one to death. Just didn't like the comedy and stuff. Is this Capellion? Or is it Shiki? Is that Shiki? I recognize the art. Looks very Gohan's. Google just doesn't know what to do it. I never watched Shiki though. Whatever that is, I didn't watch it. Shimonetta, I kind of want to rewatch it, especially with like today, but I don't think it's gonna really have a message for today. But I hated it. I hated Shimonetta, and I kind of want to rewatch it to see if I like it now. But at the time, I did not care for it. Not enough pixels. Yeah, your resolution is too small. Is that a Galaxy Express? I've never seen that art before. Let's bump it up 1. That's not too bad. Yeah, that did not bump it up. That's just making the sidebar bigger. Is that Galaxy Express? I mean, the characters look like it, but it's just I've never seen that artwork before. Queen Millennia? What? It looks like Galaxy Express so bad. Rage of Bahamut. The original one's really good. Is this is not the sequel? No, this is not the sequel. Is this the sequel? No, it's the original one. Yeah, the original Rage of Bahamut's really good. See, now I have to scroll way too much. This is the only reason I make this icon so small. It just gets so much. I don't know if I want to put it in A. I'd probably put it in B. It is really entertaining, though. It's a really fun show. The second season sucks. I hated the second season. Genesis or whatever. Bahamut Genesis. I need gray in my life. Now, the spinoff was really good. What is this one? I do not recognize. Ghost Hunt, I've never watched. I watched some of this and I enjoyed it. It's not like out of my way to finish it. Still waiting for Squid Girl to conquer Japan. From the New... This is From the New World, isn't it? Yeah. Oh my gosh. I love From the New World. It is so good. Easy S. Didn't see Squid Girl. It's cute. I enjoyed it. What I have watched of it. Food Wars. I like the first season a little bit, but I'm just not a fan of food shows. I watched Yakuza Japan and got my fill of people cooking food and people flipping out about it. Literally, this is like an ecchi version of Yakuza Japan, which I think Yakuza Japan had some ecchi in it too, so. It's just, it feels too samey. Utena, I know that it's a legend, but I just don't. I'm not a huge fan of it. I kind of bump it up to B just for the sake of the fact that it's kind of a classic show, but it didn't age well when I rewatched it here recently. Except for Ringlets and the cows. That stuff's funny. I guess I enjoy gourmet anime. Need to watch the others. Yeah, I've never been a big fan of gourmet shows. Despite my size, I'm not a foodie. Girls Last Tour, I didn't care too much for it at the time. I kind of really want to rewatch this one as well. It didn't hit me very well. The vistas and stuff were really cool though. Very imaginative world. Girls Beyond the youth something, I hated it. I really didn't like it. I don't think it's trash, but it's close. Food Wars has awesome battles. What's this? Revue Starlight? No, that's not Revue Starlight, is it? Yeah, that is Revue Starlight. I thought I already did Revue Starlight. Maybe I did a movie before? I don't even know where I put the other one. It's probably C. C's fine. Girls Beyond the Wasteland was alright for me. Conflicted felt really forced. The conflict felt... Yeah, that was the problem, I think. It's like, it's melodrama-esque, which never worked for me. Whenever I don't feel the situation or the outrage of it, it kind of bugs me. Shonen Maid was actually decent. Like, it's not incredible, but it was a very decent show. Some really emotional moments in it. Really emotional moments in it. I'll put B. We'll do B. Revue Starlight is goated. Yeah, I felt like half of it was, or the middle part was pretty rough. Shogun Rokugu Raku Shinju is absolute S, 10 out of 10. Please go watch it. It's one of my favorite anime of all time. It's great. One of the few teen shows that I absolutely adore. Show by Rock is good. I like the original season more than the follow-up seasons. I think after the first season, it kind of falls off. But it's cute. You know my thoughts on the show. It's Nice Sidonia. It's really good. I actually really like it. Polygon Pictures did an amazing job with the mecha battles. I'll put it in B. It needs more. And I haven't watched the movies, but I'm sure, but based on it going original kind of bugs me. Looks like a boys show. I didn't watch it. Skate and watch. Skate, I did not. Oh, whoa, Skate, where'd you go? Skate, I did not like at all. The first episode was good, but the rest of it was just kind of blah. Had some good music. Didn't watch Skullman. Slayers is just a kind of a nostalgic fan of mine, or love of mine. Sidonia Nights I didn't see yet. Then again, I didn't watch. Didn't see too many CGI anime. Okay, I got you. Yeah, it's a little rough and robotic-y with the human movement and stuff like that. It's like it's very early, not very early or Polygon pictures, but in that early area. But the mecha battles make up for it because they're super good. Cadence is a great show for childhood. Really gotta watch it. Rewatch it. You haven't watched Slayers, ironically. I would assume that it's probably dated at this point, but I was a huge fan of it at the time. Lin Inverse. Killing Slime for 300 years is super warm. It gets pretty repetitive. I like how it kind of laughs at the fact that it's kind of repetitive, but doesn't excuse the fact that it gets repetitive. Really cool fights in it too. Some pretty crazy animation that I wasn't really expecting for it, but it's pretty relaxed. There's 146 gourmet anime, and I would say that there's another 5,000 that just lean on it a little bit. They're making Slayers hardcover manga. Yeah, I think I read about that. I would like to get that. Samadhi and the Force something golem thingy. It was okay. I enjoyed it. I wouldn't sell anybody on it. Apparently, according to some people, it ruined the mangaka. Protect Adoru anime, yes. The anime. Where are we at now? We're making good progress. Oh. What is this show called? I dropped it. I was not digging it at all. I forget what it's called. It's the girl with the gigantic leaf umbrella. I didn't care for it. It had some good music in it, but Sora no Method, yeah. It's your Anohana. I guess it may have had something in there later on about that. I don't think I finished it, but I think I got pretty close to finishing it. The goddess angel thingy that flies down and falls on the guy's lap and has a collar on its neck like it's a prisoner. I don't remember it. I just dropped it. I don't even know where I dropped it. I don't even know if I... There it is right there. Okay. It's not trash. I'm going to throw it into... I don't remember. Place Further in the Universe was really, really good. It seems very, very forced with each episode's ending, but they're always good. I'd probably say A. It's a watchable show that brings food war, character development, and true mundane and connections while with finishing a life for surviving. Are you talking about the method? Heaven's Property, yeah, Heaven Lost Property. That show, I forget the name. Somebody was asking about it last week. I liked it. I don't think I finished it. I want to say that I fell off it at some point. It wasn't bad though. I'll probably say C. I would have to go back to check to see if I finished it. Not Strike Witches. Which one is this one? It's not Strike Witches though. It's not Symphogear. LBX Girls. That's right. What's up, Patches? Welcome to the stream, Patches. Late. I didn't watch much of this. Not gonna talk on it. Soul Eater not. Trash. I didn't like it. I might like it now if I rewatched it. Soul Eater's really good. I'd put that probably in A. A lot of people hated Soul Eater not, but I didn't like it. Yeah, I didn't care for it. I might be more accepted of it now. You started Bookworm just for me. I appreciate that. I hope you're enjoying it at least. don't just hate watch it just because I told you to. The Twin Star Exorcist, I hate it. It had some good points, but overall I just didn't like it. Especially the ending. Excalibur, Excalibur, going to California, Excalibur. Oh, thanks for reminding me. I almost went past it without singing that stupid song. Yeah, Bookworm is amazing. Space Dandy, I never finished it. One of these days I'll watch it. I wasn't digging it, so I didn't watch it. Special A, I haven't watched yet. Spice and Wolf is absolutely incredible. I actually hated it the first time I watched it, but then I watched it again and it just clicked suddenly. I must not have been in the mood the first time I watched it. Space Dandy Goat Tier. Masterclass in direction animation. Well, it's tons of directors. It's tons of directors. Fluffy Tales and Economics, the anime. That's good. Space Dandy. Steins Gate. I hate the first half. The second half is incredible. I'll put it in A because of that. Half the show is literally I could not stand. Is this Comics Girls? I think it's Comics Girls. Is it Comics Girls? I really like it, whatever it is. I think it was Comics Girls. I don't think it's Comics Girls. I think it's something else. But I really liked it. Put high B. I am a mad scientist. To the beach. It's kind of heavy to watch it. It's really good. It just... I would only say that if you watch the first half and it's just not working, you can push to the second core and it gets really good because that's what I had to do. I would say read the visual novel. There's the just read the visual novel. Everything's like that. Just read the source material. I never watched it. I really like the game though. Twiwi. Super Sainshin Brothers. I have no idea. Haruhi is really good. Never finished it, but it's really good. I'll put an A. Sky's Gate with uncensored ecchi scenes is what I need to find. It's out there probably. Sword Art Online, is this like the first season or are they breaking it up at all? They might have some later on. I like the original season of Sword Art Online. I really do. Like, no joke. I know it gets a lot of bad rep now, but I like the original season. I'd probably put it in A. Yeah, it doesn't deserve that much hate. I just think, like, I think it's the popularity ruined it. I call it the ex-girlfriend for a reason. Because everybody really loved it back when it first came out, and then now everybody hates it like it's somebody that broke up with them at some point. It's not really that bad. But each their own, though. There's Symphogear. We're watching that in our watch-along right now. I haven't watched it yet, though. So if you're not in the Discord yet, we have a watch-along. We're doing Symphogear, which they're probably watching right now. There is way worse anime, yes. If you think Sword Art Online is bad, let me introduce you to a list of 5,000 shows. This show actually was this Tamachi Light show or something like that. It actually had like 2 really good episodes, but it's not like, it's not really worth going out of your way for. It's like a bunch of different little stories. People like popular things. Not to say that everybody's opinion is affected by popularity. There's a lot of people that are. Taboo Tattoos, I hated it. I absolutely hated it. Very jarring show. It gets super brutally dark, and then at some point just has you comically laugh about it afterwards. Which, yeah, Dalahan, I know that not every... I'm just generalizing. I think, like, this big sphere of people are very much like that. If you didn't like it, it's fine. I have a lot of shows I like that a lot of people hate. I'm used to difference in opinions. I think this is Year on Arrest. I don't remember it too much, but I think I enjoyed it. I'll put it in C. You're bullying me. I'm calling your HR rep. That phone's gonna ring for a while. Have fun talking to that one. I don't recognize it. I don't think I watched it. Tamamako Market's really great. Super cute. Super, super cute. I'll put it in A. I haven't watched the movie yet. I really need to watch the movie. I have it. I need to watch it. Sword Art Online has hurt the entertainment industry. Yeah, I guess. I guess you could argue that it kind of pushed the idea of a lot of companies thinking isekai was popular, but typically a lot of that stuff is driven by source material. And so when a lot of people say like Sword Art Online caused everything adapted to become isekais, but it's sort of one of those trends that I believe was building in the light novel realm before the anime realm picked it up. A lot of trends for anime, I believe, comes from light novel sales and manga sales. More so now than ever, light novel sales. I actually was planning on here soon, like, keeping an eye on light novel sales a lot more to see those trends. Like, 5 Steps is in Bookworm. It's been okay so far. Bookworm is one of those ones where if you don't really feel it too much, if it's okay right now, that's a good thing. Because it's kind of one of those series that as it goes along, it keeps getting better. Like, things start to really heat up. But that first part is to really get you settled into it, and it takes off at some point. Because Adrian had the same, I think Adrian had the same issue. I got him to watch that, and he had the same problem. It starts okay, and then just takes off at some point. Anyways, what is this one? I don't recognize it. Shield Hero. I keep doing that. My fat middle finger just drops stuff. Where'd it go? I just seen it and I looked away. I'm not a huge fan of Shield Hero. I liked like the first core. I thought was good. Second core felt drug out. Second season was a adaptation trash fire. I think the second season, all I liked about it was the fishing hero and Raphtalia's episode. Love both season of Rise and Shield Hero. Season 2 doesn't deserve the hate. I mean, you do acknowledge that it felt super fast, right? I actually didn't care. I wasn't understanding what they were doing. I tried to fight not to care about the pacing issues with second season. My problem with the second season was the book guy. I hated his character. Like, he was a bad villain, like a badly written villain. Which, that's my problem with Shield Hero as a whole. I think the villains in Shield Hero just aren't well wrote. They always kind of just go down to I want power and cackling, which is fine. I mean, that's typically who bad guys are, is that people that want power, but yeah. He enjoys it. Enjoy. The author admits that they did not like how it was written. That's probably why they were rushing it. They just want to get to the third season because the third season, I think, is supposed to be really good. And I'll definitely watch the third season. Why is it in D tier? I liked the first core. Didn't like the second core. I felt it was drugged out. And the second season, for pacing and cackling bad guy reasons, I didn't like. Parasites in D? Damn, that's a hot take. I thought everybody was pretty cool with it when I put it there. So, Jotaro, you just jumped in. It fell off for me. I like the earlier segments of Parasite, but I felt like the later parts of it fell off for me. Yeah, I've never liked Your Lie in April. Nobody's shocked on that one. Oh, okay, I see. YLI. Yeah, okay. I thought you were just referring to what I just dropped in there, which was Shield Hero. Yeah, I didn't like Your Lie in April is more the fact that I didn't like the tonal shifts, the comedy. I felt like the comedy doesn't deserve to be there. And it felt way too flagged really early on. The moment that the pill bottle was there, it was like, okay, we know where this is going. Know where this is going from. And that's the problem, is that whenever, like I'm having that problem with Insomniacs. I don't need to know if Insomniacs does it or not. But Insomniacs gives me indications that's the direction it can go. And I think if you feel it's coming, it kind of makes you disconnect from the character. It's not that I'm disconnecting from the character in Insomniacs. I still love her to death. But yeah. I don't recognize this one. Yeah, but the animation and music aren't from a D tier show. Even the second half was not that good. Even if it's not that good. Yeah, but I music and animation can only carry things so far. Like, I put Demon Slayer pretty low because I just don't feel like that makes the show incredible. It's really entertaining. It's not a good show. Magical Senpai is super funny. I found it super funny, and she is an absolute hot mess. I love her so much. She's a dork, absolute dork. I think the only thing that's more of a hot mess than her is God, I forget her name. I might actually run into her later on. Is this the Heavens Department of Creation thingamajiggy show? Yeah, blah. That show was super blah. Yeah, I'll put it in trash. She's hot. Didn't see the Heavens Department. It had some funny points, but it's like, it just doesn't do much with it. Gurren Lagann, I've tried to watch it a million times. I probably will never finish it. I don't think it's bad, but I can't seem to finish it. It just doesn't seem to be clicking for me at all. Escaflowne, I think at its time it is literally a legend. It sort of holds up. So my opinion's based on rewatching it. I would probably put it in high C, low B. If you asked me before I rewatched it, I probably would have said it's like amazing, but it doesn't hold up. Now put Gurren Lagann in S tier. Glad I'm not the only one that couldn't finish Gurren Lagann. Yeah, I tried a million times to finish Kill la Kill. Finally finished it. Gurren Lagann was my next one to do, and I can't seem to do it. It's not that good for me. That is an S, baby. First half was pretty good. High rise something invasion or something like that. It was okay, not trash. I'll put it in D. It's just not. It is another one that's kind of has an issue with not having an ending whatsoever. I don't know what that is. Slime. If I don't put it in S tier, I'm probably gonna get like 5 million hate mails. I like it though. I'll probably put it in A. There is some arcs that or some episodes that are kind of shrugged, but I think overall I really enjoy the series. Took me forever to watch that time I got Kind of Slime. And I felt like the recent season, the ending was a little bit let down, but I enjoy it. Getting my pen out. It's not SSS, I'm suing. Yeah, like every time I do like here's what's been happening over like the last few years, because I did like a top anime of each year video, and I started from like, I think I started 2021 and went back from there because I already did one for 2022. So I'm making a top list for every single year going back. The moment anytime I hit any year that has a slime in it, I get so many hate downvotes and comments. Oh my gosh, you didn't like slime as much as I do. It's fun. There's a lot of things I like more than slime. I'm sorry, I never finished the side stories. Freaking Terraformars. I will say, because this has 2 seasons, right? I want to say that the second season I like a lot more. Or maybe it was like the later part of this one. It's not incredible, but I do enjoy it. I don't know that I enjoy enough to really put it any higher than D. Maybe low C. I'll put low C. Yeah, big crazy roaches that football off of people. Weird circles of black because it was incredibly censored. The football, the roach football helmeting somebody's head. Yeah, I started to dabble a little bit in the manga, but I don't think I could find I think it was on Crunchyroll for a bit or something like that, and they took it down. I don't remember. Something happened with the manga that I was gonna read it and I didn't. But yeah, like a lot of the later stuff with like them being attacked at the big spaceship and stuff like that was really good. There was one that had like a toxic fume that was letting out. And I don't. I'm trying to remember a lot of stuff. It's been so long. I could not. I did watch a lot of it. I don't remember any of it. So I'm not gonna bother. I don't recognize this one. I don't remember any of it. Big O, I never cared for. It's not terrible. Indeed, it was a big mistake. Birdie the Mighty, Decode is so good. It shouldn't have left Funimation. God of Mid School. My brother, not Chris, the other brother, I was trying to get him to watch, or he fired it up randomly on the Apple TV, and he was starting to watch it, and I was like, yeah, so it's okay. I'm like, okay, watch it. I wasn't gonna tell him not to watch it. I'm like, it gets weird later. But it's not a great show. Fights early on, animated wise, were pretty cool though. Party goes God tier urban background art. Is this the original Idolmaster, I'm guessing? Yeah, I never watched the original Idolmaster. As much as I love Cinderella Girls, I never watched the original one. I watched part of it, but not much of it. Soul Taker. Soul Taker! Oh my gosh, that brings back memories. It was okay. What I remember of it, it was okay. Yeah, techno-wise, I just don't remember much of it. I really do want to rewatch it, though. What is this one? Oh, that's Tiger and Bunny. I never watched it. No. 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 I probably watched some of these, but I don't remember any of them. Like the Yattermans and stuff like that. I don't remember any of this stuff. This is like a lot of really old titles. I've watched some of it, but it's another one I need to watch eventually. Railgun's another one I haven't watched. I need to watch it. Index. I don't remember the name of it, but I shrug. LG Myanimelist is goated, but there were some episodes that I couldn't watch. Cinderella Girls season 1 was great. Season 2 wasn't. Went real hard on the drama. Oh yeah, like I always say like that last scene or the later scenes with, was their name Uzuki or something like that on the stage, it got me bawling. Waiting on Mushoku Tensei's Mondays, your best show. I already have it at the top. Well, at least your don't know tier is smaller than mine. Next week, are you gonna break up S tier into SSS calamity tiers? No, next week I'm probably doing a my final tier list for the season. I might go back to this after I finish it, but I'll be doing my spring season tier list final. Because there'll only be like 2 shows that aren't finished. But I still have to finish this one. I'm probably not even halfway through it. Was it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 48, 49, 50. 50 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So was that like 650? That's 650 left? So I'm a little over halfway done. See you guys, truly so grateful. Oh, you ditching out of here, do halt? Railgun anime best girl right there. Part 3 coming. Yep. Hopefully it only takes 3 parts. Again, I might be doing some in, oh my gosh, Tokyo ESP. Another show that has potential but just never did anything with it. Alright, do halt. Take care, man. It's good talking to you. Be well. Tokyo Ghoul. It had a good start. I'm not a huge fan of Tokyo Ghoul, especially not Root. This starts from the A again? No. No. Tokyo Magnitude 8.0, I really, really like it. It has a really interesting twist at the end. I'll put it in A. Really like Sekirei was when your first one. Tokyo Revengers. It has a good backstory stuff. I hate the time stuff. I'm gonna put it in D. Never finished it. I want to go to Sekirei's world. Toradora's S tier. I really loved it. Even though Taiga was a little bit off-putting at first, I really love it. Yeah, Tokyo Revengers, I would imagine, is really good manga. Even though I heard nothing but bad things about the ending. Never watched it. Never watched it. I watched it, did not like it. It's the Sword Boys. The Sword Boys show. Never watched it. Trickster's garbage. I hated it. I really, really hated it. It had some good points in there, but I hated it. Tokyo Ghoul is another example of bad adaptations, ruins previous seasons. Yeah. Or Root 8 in general, yeah. Trigun, really liked it. Wasn't like a hyper fan of the series, but I liked it. Put B. Gosh, you guys are going crazy with Sekirei. Tsukigakure is super good. I really loved it. I think I'll put it in S. tried Tokyo Ghoul one, episode 1. I couldn't get into it. Yeah, and Tokyo episode 1 is not really the rest of the show either, so. More amazing. I think this is Sukumonogatari. Monogatari series. It's always going to be an S tier. My S tier is going to be a bunch of Monogatari series in the end. What is this? Looks familiar. I don't know. Tsunade. The original season of Tsunade I didn't like too much. It's kind of like Sun Euphonium, where I didn't really get in love with it until the second season. I think the live streams are my favorite OS content. I wish I could do them more often. Maybe later on, if I can get to a point where I don't have to create content as much as I currently do. I would love to chill and do streams more often. This is Turn-A. This is Turn-A Gundam, right? I like the style of it. It was definitely one of my favorite older ones. I'll put it B. It's very unique for the Gundams back then. What's my least favorite anime? Right now, it's Rent-A-Girlfriend. Right now, it's Rent-A-Girlfriend. I don't think it's my lowest rated one, though. I think Makara Danchi was probably my lowest rated one. I'm sick of the main character. I love the girls in Rent-A-Girlfriend. I'm sick of the writers. The writer being in the main character's head all the time. But that's like the most notable one that most people would know. I have a lot of shows that I didn't care much for. Like current season, I didn't like Kizuna Elide. Central Family is amazing. Literally, another show that I hated, and then I watched it again and I fell in love with it. It's super good. I hate Rent-A-Girlfriend because it's waste of potential. Well, I hate it more so because it's sort of in that realm that people like it because it's trash. But I don't find it funny like people do. Like it just feels annoying. Like it feels nasty and it feels obnoxious. So I would love to love it just for being trash, but I can't get past the main character's voice. Like he doesn't shut up about things. Captain Harlock, I don't even remember much about it. Blue Noah, no, I don't know. Space Brothers, I so badly want to watch Space Brothers. I literally have it like right above here. It's like it's all right there saying, Andrew, watch me. And I'm like, I'll get to it eventually. I didn't like Ludoco much. It had some fun moments in it, but I wasn't a huge fan of it. I've heard nothing but good things about Space Brothers, and it's literally like me having two brothers. I know I'm gonna love it. Anything with brothers in it, I love. I just have not gotten the time put together for it because it's like what? It's 100 episodes, I think. I think it's 100 episodes, right? Or is it 50? No, I think it's 100. I hate Rent-A-Girlfriend because it has such a goated cast of voice actors. Yes. Like, literally the build-up to Rent-A-Girlfriend coming out, me and Chris, every podcast, because they were releasing, like, the PVs, and it was introducing the characters in each one of the PVs, and me and Chris were going nuts. Like, we were like, holy crap, it's this Seiyu. We love this Seiyu. She's so fantastic. Every one of them, Aoyuki and everybody, were just fantastic. And the show came out. And I liked it at first. I was trying to really give the main character the benefit of the doubt of being kind of I don't remember that one. When was it? Me and Chris, I was really trying to give it the benefit of the doubt. Like, I'm trying to understand this guy because he's going through a lot. And you have that disconnection, that breakup that's not good. It's hard to get over. But yeah, at some point I just got sick of the main character. Like I couldn't anymore. Like I could not excuse him anymore. I had not watched Umineko. I don't think I watched Ungo yet. Other Side Picnic. I wanted to finish it, but I didn't. It was okay what I watched of it. I'll put it in C. No, I haven't seen Baki yet. I enjoy Rent a Girlfriend. Kazuya was okay, but I enjoy the story and other characters. Yeah, like I said, it's literally what I do enjoy of it. It's carried by this characters. I'd say Yatsura, one of my first waifu characters besides Beldandi. Really like it. I don't like the remake. Way too dank. We'll see you for all the new people. First time being. Are you ditching out, Undead? If you are, take care, man. Usagi Drop is really good. Yeah, just don't read the manga. Usagi Drop, the anime is really good, yes. Oops, I dropped it again. Damn, middle finger's too fat. I swear, you see it? See that middle finger? It is massive. It is massive, and it keeps clicking. Where'd it go now? Here it is. Yeah. Go up here. It's like it slides off the scroller and just clicks on the right click. All right, take care, Undead. I heard of that manga ending. Yeah, it's quite common, unfortunately. It is quite common. In Search of Lost Futures, trash. There was an interesting concept in it, but it's trash. Uzaki-chan wants to hang out. The first season was really good. Second season was blah. I'll put it high C. I like Uzaki though. She's super cute. I just feel like the second season just got repetitive. Can't even name 200 animes. If you had me name them out loud, that would be a little bit difficult to do, but I probably could do it. But I've watched them as a hobby for a long time. I don't even recognize it. I kind of recognize it, but I don't. Is that the... I think I know what this one is. What's my least favorite genre? Most people would probably say that my least favorite genre would be... Why can't I... There it goes. People would assume that my least favorite genre is sports, but that's not necessarily true. It's just I don't like sports at its core. I thought that's what that was, Vatican. I don't know that I finished that, but it was good what I watched. But because with sports, I don't like sports. Never been a big fan of sports. I mean, I used to be big into sports, but so for a sports show to work for me, it has to have something of other value that exceeds it substantially. It's got to be massive in slice of life. It's got to have like some good comedy in there. If it's just sports and very little anything else, I don't like it. Probably other than that, yaoi. I typically don't like yaoi mainly because it is usually very violent focused, control focused. Vinland Saga is great. I wasn't a huge fan of the earlier segments of it, but it grew into something really good. Blue Lock was fun. Yeah, Blue Lock was a little bit over the top for me, and I wasn't feeling it at the time. Baby Steps, I recommend. Yeah, Chris told me to watch Baby Steps like a million times. I never got a chance to. But no, I like a lot of sports shows. I like Big Wind Up. Remain here recently was really good. Run with the Wind. Super Mario Strikers was a good game. Violet Evergarden. S tier. Super happy that one turned out to be good. Yeah, Run with the Wind's really good. I want another season of that so bad. Good music, too. Good characters. The Pachu Girl. I hate it. I freaking hate the Pachu Girl. I really hate Pachu Girl, the animation. Violet Midgarden. Patches throwing hate. Patches throwing hate. Wake Up Girls. This is only one. They're only going to put the one on here, aren't they? Overall, I hate Wake Up Girls. I think the first season was good. Second season was a trash fire of animation, or lack thereof. Oh, wait, Rookie exists. Really enjoy it. Yeah, Rookie is a really good sports show. Yeah, I'm sure I'm gonna really enjoy Ippo whenever I do watch it. Yeah, Miss Chappelle I couldn't get into, but I never gave it a real shot. Mitaku Spirit. Patches. Patches. Damn it, Patches. I have no friends. What was it Watamote? I do want to rewatch this one. It was a bit much for me, so I never got past the shock value that is how inappropriate this show is, especially the whole like train scene. At the time I'm like, what? The train scene ruined me, and I'm like, I can't do this. The OP's a banger though. The OP's like super crazy. I'll rewatch it at some point. Kiss Him Not Me. I enjoyed it a lot more than I thought I would. Despite its opening segments being straight out cheat skill. What was it? The bed sheet sauna. The angel flew down on me. Oh my gosh, the final episode of this is so good, but I really love this show. I really, really like this show. Mayane. I'll put it A. Mayane. I really want to watch the movie. I haven't watched the movie yet. But that final episode was so good. Is this the... That's not, oh, it's Wave. I didn't watch much of it. Don't know what that is. Might be Airbender, I don't know. White Album, haven't watched. Witch Hunter Robin's super good. Super good OP. Really good OP. I kind of want to put an A. I'll put an A. Think watching a movie will ever become legally available. But didn't it drop on Crunchyroll recently? Question mark? Automatic D. Yeah, I'm an outlier. Everybody else loved it. I just didn't like it. What's the sports anime where Stick Girl gets her business major friend to manage a baseball club? Where Sick Girl gets her business major friend. Doesn't sound familiar. Doesn't ring a bell. Witchblade. I don't think I watched Witchblade. I want to say that I did, but I don't think I did. I don't know. I think I did, but I don't think I did. I think I did, but I don't think I did. Wonder Egg Priority. We ignored the last episode. It was really, really, really good. Fight me. Actually, don't fight me. I'm tired of fighting about that one. I'm so tired of talking about Wonder Egg Priority. I recognize this one. I don't think I watched much of it, though. Working's incredible. I really, really love Working. Super good. I really wasn't a fan of it early on because I hate manphobia characters, but it's good. The World End Trigger or something like that? I never watched much of it. I hated the freaking three mouth thing, and I stopped watching it really quickly. Strike Witches? Are we finally at Strike Witches? Are we only getting one Strike Witches? Yeah, we're only getting one Strike Witches. Yeah, I guess it's just general. This is Strike Witches. I really like Strike Witches. It's super good. I'll put it in... It's not incredible. I'll put it in probably low B. Watakoi is okay. OP is S tier. I think that's It is Brave Witches? I didn't care for Brave Witches, so if it's Brave Witches, I'm going to drop it down. Yeah, because it has the other girl, so it's probably Brave Witches. I mean, I didn't hate Brave Witches, but it wasn't as good as the original Strike Witches. I'm gonna put it down here, assuming it's Brave Witches. Watakoi, I really like. I'll put it in A tier. Super good. It's the rare adult romance. The comedy's on point. Massive relatability with the characters. I like it. It's probably even S tier for me if you pulled my arm a little bit. Patches with the book. Are you... Okay, I was sure you were not saying do this. It's usually when people super chat, they say do this. So I was a little bit thrown off by the lack of a do this. But thanks, Patches. I appreciate the support, man. I don't think I've watched any of this series, and I know it's supposed to be super good. Not you. Bloom Into You's really, really, really good. It's like one of the only Yuri anime that I really, really like, and it needs another season like now. Watakoi, 8 out of 10. Peak Yuri anime. No problem. Wish I could give more. If you went back to Twitch, I could give you Prime sub. I mean, it's always there. There's a lot of people that just throw Prime at our account whenever they think about it. I mean, don't go out of your way, but yeah. There's like a lot of people that are like, I don't use Prime for anything. I don't watch Twitch, but they just go there and they throw it at us whenever they think about it, because they don't have any other use for it. So either way, I appreciate it, man. Don't be upset by the amount. It's pretty much like a culmination of everybody kind of supporting their own way that it all works. So, but no, man, I appreciate you. Snafu. If we don't include the last season, Snafu is S tier. S tier for all the way up until the last season. And then the last season happened. I'm not going to say that it takes it down too much, but I'd probably say it bumps it down to high B. I don't care about the who's chosen at the end kind of arguments. I just felt it was unnecessarily cruel with it. Like, I just almost felt like the writer just felt like he didn't like what he was writing anymore. Because it gets kind of dumb. But that's another topic I've talked about to death on several podcasts and live streams. So I'm not going to get too much into it again. Snafu was hard to get into. Watched the first episode 3 times. First 3 episodes. Or first episode 3 times. But then I did not watch it. Was S tier. Snafu. Oh. Haven't watched Snafu. I still think it's good. I just didn't like the last season at all. I'm not really a big fan of Hachiman. I don't mind him as much as like Chris. I think if I remember correctly, Chris did not like Hachiman. He hated his humor, but I was fine with it. He's a very cynical character. Always sees the bad in things. Actually, really liked season 3, but yeah, it got hard to watch sometimes. Really hope someone translates the visual novel. It's multiple routes. What was a light novel? Did they make a visual novel too? Because I used to have the light novel series. I got rid of it when I hated the ending. I hated the last season. I mean, they even did like a what if for other route, but it didn't fix it. I just think it was unnecessarily cruel with the ending. At this point, I might be too old for it. I think it's, like I said, I think the writing's good. It's got a cynical nature to it. So if you like cynical humor, you might like it. Some can say, yeah, some can see it being as edgy humor. I don't necessarily see that. Like, it's not like goth, I hate the world type of cynicalism. It's just kind of like, assuming the worst kind of stuff, but in a logical way in most regards. I don't know. It's got really good writing. It's got really good writing. Yeah, they made a visual novel where you can actually choose and end up with one of the girls, including Hiratsuki Sensei. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Oh, yeah, speaking of Yakutate Japan. We were just talking about this earlier. Okay, I gotta make sure that I put this above Food Wars. Not that this is a crazy good show, but I gotta make sure it's above Food Wars, which I think Food Wars was in D or was in C. So it's there. At least Yakutate Japan is up above that. The OG. B for bread, yes. The OG Food Wars. Promised Neverland, first season's S tier. Second season's not terrible, but it definitely does bring it down to maybe a C. Yeah, I think first and second season would probably bring it down to a C. First season is still incredible. Promised Neverland season 1 was so great. It's a shame it won't get a second season. I agree. It really does need a second season. It's a shame it never got a second season. Really needs one. Is this what I think it is? I think I know what this is. No, it's not what I think it is. I have no clue what that is. Is this a Junji Ito thing? Sign that I'm getting into a bad area when I'm starting to get like, what the heck is this over and over again? That didn't work. Your pixels are too large. We cannot find you. Never watched. I think I watched some of it, but I didn't watch much of it. Damn. I liked most of this show. It just had a very like shrug whatever ending. Like it has an ending that just goes, you know, disregard everything you've seen in the previous 10 episodes. We're doing this now. Like it's literally the dog and the ball scenario. The dog looks like he's very focused and he's watching you and his tail's wagging and you're talking and you rub his head. And then the moment you reach into the bag and you pull out the ball, the dog's like, doesn't care about you anymore. It has lost all focus on everything around it, the ball. And then you chuck the ball and it just goes chasing out the direction. So the first 10 episodes is literally about you. And then it becomes the ball. It's the best way to say without spoiling it, which really annoyed me, but it was okay. It was okay. Let me go grab my doggy bout real quick. Give me 1 second. If I can find my be right back. Alright. I had to go find my dog. I heard the second season was a disaster somehow. Somehow. I mean, the very end was okay. It's just most of everything else was not good. Unfortunately. Let's see. Let's do a few more. Then I'm gonna call it a night because I gotta get back to editing Mushoku Monday. I hate editing it on Fridays because it's way too late. Have not seen Tatami Galaxy. I really need to. It's another shame. Is it? Is this what I think this is? What's it called? Yagitsu no Sora or something like that. It's something Sora. Either way, it's Garbo. Either way, it's Garbo. Yasuga no Sora. Yeah, either way, it's Garbo. I can't even meme that show. It's not even meme worthy. It's S tier. There was some good points in it. I will say there's some good spots in it, but I can't even meme that one up there. Good night, Andrews. Thanks for the great stream, as always. All right, Patches. Take care, man. Again, thanks for the support. I really appreciate it. Tanya the Evil. I'm going to be brutally honest. I wanted more from this show. I still enjoy it, but I did want more from this show. I still need to watch the movie. It's so bad, it's good. I don't even know. Never even know. Never seen that Galaxy show, but I love the OP. Classroom of the Elites. I don't like it. I just don't like it. I'm sure the light novel's so much better, but I just don't like it. I don't think it's trash. The only thing good about Yosuko was the animation. I'm gonna assume that's you baiting me to say no commento. No commento. I don't remember if I watched that or not. I don't remember, so. Don't know. I've technically watched, but I don't know how much of. I'm not a huge fan of It is late, and I've completely blanked on one of the most popular card game shows ever. Somebody help me out. All I think it was Duel. Yu-Gi-Oh, thank you. I'm like, I've never been a big fan of Yu-Gi-Oh, in all honesty. I think I watched a little bit at the very beginning of it, but I didn't keep to it. It was just kind of not, I was not in that realm at the time that became popular. Yuri on Ice. Great dance routines or skate routines. The rest of it, shrug. As much as that got super massively hyped up, it was not great. Not a terrible show, don't get me wrong. It's probably more of a C. But I don't think it's like the greatest thing since sliced bread that everybody made it out to be that year. Yeah, Fujo bait. Yaoi bait, even though nobody wanted to admit it. Even the writer didn't want to fully admit it. I mean, they technically sort of were, but Laid Back Camp is super wholesome, warm. It has some dry points, but it's good. Really good show. Laid Back Camp Delta is amazing. It makes you feel so relaxed. Yeah, it's super chill show. Like, super chill. It's kind of like Nanon Biori, but even more so. I don't think I watched it. Is it Sakisai? That wasn't Sakisai B, was it? Yuri Yuri, yeah. I don't think I've watched any of it. Yuki as a Hero. First season is incredible. Washio Shumi chapter is incredible. Everything after that sucked at the adaptation. Everything else besides that adaptation was just not well adapted. Like, it should have spent so much more time on the first heroes. But no, they wanted to retell this stupid hero chapter. Yashike is one of my favorite types of series to watch. There's a lot of really good options out there too. I think anime does really well with just relaxing and healing shows. What is you? What is you? Oh, the King Braves or whatever. I don't know. Yu Yu Hakusho. What I remember of it, I really liked it, so I'll put it in A. Hopefully the Netflix adaptation is going to be amazing. Cannot wait for the Netflix adaptation of Yu Yu Hakusho. Recently finished Yu Yu Hakusho, was a 6 out of 10. Meanwhile, Hunter x Hunter is a 10 out of 10. Actually, really want to watch Yuki, you know? I think at least the first season, it's super good. The first season and watch Yoshimi, it's really good. Like, the hero chapter's okay, so I think the first 2 seasons a good watch. I just feel like the third season just kind of dropped the ball bad. Terror in Residence, I really like. I know a lot of people don't like it. I really like it. My brother didn't like Yukina. What is you? I don't recognize it. Familiar Zero I really liked. At the time I was just like eating up anything Rikajimiya. I don't think it's as good as like a lot of Rikajimiya's works, but I think it's a really solid one. Yeah, Yu Yu Hakusho is not that good. Like I said, I pre-emphasized the idea that it's nostalgia. I have not rewatched it recently, and I don't know if it holds up at all. Zetman, I don't think I watched. I want to say I watched this, but I don't remember anything about it. Zombieland Saga is super good. I think the second season gets a bit too serious, but I think that was kind of the intent of it for the most part, is to be kind of back and forth between serious and not serious. Kojima-san dominated 2000s, yes. The Shauna clone was a big thing back then. I really like Akudama Drive. I don't think it's S tier worthy, but it's pretty damn close. The ending was great. Just don't run into this censored version. I didn't know there was a censored version until they started moving stuff over to Crunchyroll, and then they moved the censored version to Crunchyroll. Fate Apocrypha, I really enjoyed. It had some episodes were very shrug, but I enjoyed it. Fights were great. Jean was great. Yeah, she was a Tsundere voice. Pretty much Sakura no Shana, Familiar Zero, Hayate the Combat Butler. There was one other one that was really big at the time. I actually liked Fate Extra, Last Encore, whatever it is. I think it's still beat territory though. Umu. Yeah, that literally, I never cared for Nero until I watched that. And then I just absolutely fell in love with her. Like her character was so good. Apocrypha was a good fun watch. Jane versus Alantia. Alanta was goated fight. Yeah, a lot of people put a lot of emphasis on what was it, Lancer of the Black versus, was it Siegfried? God, it's been a while. Oh my gosh, it's the best Fate franchise. Fate Collide Liner Prisma Ilia. Fate Collide Prisma Ilia. I have a very, very fluctuating relationship with this series. I thought the first season was really good. I really liked the idea of like the install mechanic kind of thing. But then it just kind of goes into just being, what's the best way to put this? Spit, swap, and love. I guess it's easy to say that way. Which is fine. Just doesn't make for a good show. But yeah, it's got its moments, I guess. Yeah, I mean, I'm fine with Yuri Lolly Girls, but I need something a little more sometimes. So I do really want to watch the movie. The moving everything. I was told not to watch the movie until I finished Heaven's Feel, for obvious reasons. And then I never finished the third Heaven's Feel movie yet, and I need to do that before I watch the movie of Fate Collide, and then I'll finish the series. Yeah, I heard the movie was good. Unlimited Blade Duexu. Really good. Really good. Really good. S question mark? Yeah, I guess I can put it in S. It's fine. It's really good. You are too old for fan service? Lol, like, how am I at this point? Somebody told you you're too old for fan service? You're wondering why at that point? Or are you saying that I'm too old for that? I don't think you're too old for fan service. I mean, you can have a preference to not enjoy it, but I don't think you can ever get too old for it. Perversion never leaves one's mind. Fate Zero is extremely good, too. I can't put Unlimited Blade Works up here without putting Fate Zero, because Fate Zero is literally, like, the best, in my opinion. Jinobuchi went at his best right there. Don't know... Lupin? I don't really have many memories of Lupin. I do like Lupin when I watch it, but I'm not like a super fan. I never watched this one. It was never available. No, I haven't watched Overdrive. Attack on Titan. I disagree. It doesn't matter how old you are. You can enjoy a nice ecchi. Yeah, like I said, I think it's more of a... It's not an age thing. It's just a morals thing, I guess, if anything. Like, if you don't like the idea of watching something... Oh, you're too old to just be simply pleased by it. Yeah, that's kind of where I mean. I mean, I can say that there's times where I watch something and it seems like it's mostly just fan service and I'll laugh and go along with it. But I think there is a time where you kind of want something more than just that. I can't... I feel you there. Like I said, I literally just mentioned that in the idea of Fate Collide. Like, I just kind of wanted something also with it. It just... yeah, definitely a mind frame. Yeah, Attack on Titan, I haven't really liked since the big massacre in the town. It kind of just fell off for me from that point. I read the manga, and that's where it fell off for me. It's the same in the anime. I still think it's an incredible series. Just not like a personal favorite. I did a complete 180. I went from avoiding ecchi to appreciating it. But good ecchi and anime is an art just most directors can't capture. I agree. I had a phase where I hated it. Like, I hated anything that had ecchi in it. I got sick of harem shows, even though I watched a lot in, like, the 90s and the 2000s. And at some point, I just kind of went back to being okay with it. I really do think it's kind of a mindset. You either just want it or you just don't. Sometimes you want something more provocative, more thought-provoking. Sometimes you just want to see a bunch of hot waifu butt. I don't know. Thighs. Sometimes you just need some thighs. Sometimes you just have a hankering for some thighs and breasts. I'm talking about chicken, YouTube. Literally talking about chicken. Massacre in the Town, you mean episode? Like, literally every episode? No, the one when he goes undercover and unleashes the attack on the other side. I was being partially vague. Tenjo Tenge. Great OP. Another show that just completely just... I don't even think ever has an ending to it. But it was a lot of fun back in the day. I really enjoyed Tengo Tenge. I do like chicken strips, yeah. More a fan of dark meat, but yeah. Telluriza is thought-provoking. Speaking of thighs. Speaking of thighs. No, what I would like for them to adapt is the Mistress of the Town or whatever that is, the light novel. I did an audiobook of that and it was really good. I think it would be a really good adaptation. Which they've done a lot of the side stories. I wish they would do that one. Glad Ayakashi Triangle is coming back. Yeah, no, they're speaking of thighs. Too bad they're not bringing back the uncensored version. The haunted hot springs. I like the childhood friend. She was super hot. But other than that, it was an okay ecchi show. It's it's a little bit more on top of the line. Not the bottom of the barrel ecchi show. Got some good ecchi. I'd like to see a spin-off slice of life version of Made in Abyss. Like them like up in the, not in the abyss, just like the people chilling on the side of it. I think that would be cool. And just people come up there and they tell them about their stories. I think that would actually be really cool. Like a store, like somebody that sells relics from the abyss. They just have a shop and they just have people come in and tell their stories. Yuri Bears. Yuri Bears. It was okay. It was probably like the only of this guy's work that I actually liked. I'm blanking on his name right now. Penguin Drum. Oh my gosh, Utena Rider. I think it's probably the only one I've actually enjoyed, and that was obviously because of really hot Yuri Bears. I'm not gonna deny the fact that's probably why. I really badly want to get back to this series. What was this called? Shoot. Hot Springs, I couldn't get through the first episode. You gotta at least get to the later parts with the hot childhood friend. It's the Sherlock Holmes one. What was it called? No, that's not what that's called. Moriarty and the Patriot. Okay, yeah. I really want to get back to this. I've heard nothing but good things about it. I really enjoyed like the first 5 or so episodes that I watched of it. For some reason, I got sidetracked and never finished it. I hate myself now because I let that one go. I recognize it, but I don't remember. More amazing Monogatari series. It's going to obviously go into the S tier. Fairy Gone was not good. I wanted it to be good, but it was not good. Mary season 1 was good. Still gotta go watch season 2. Yeah, like I said, with what I watched, it was really good. And I still hate that I let it go. Ghostic I haven't finished. Or even really started. I hated this show. I really did. Pretty Boy Detective Club is a tough one because it's Nisio Asen, who takes a long time to really get into characters, and to have only one core of this show really sucks. It's got good setup for the characters, but it alone isn't good. Like, it's hard to suggest just that unless people want to watch like a light novel or read the light novel or something. Marla Noel is so insanely hot. She is the main reason why I enjoyed Fairy Gone. She was, yeah. Other than that, Fairy Gone was boring. I want to leave this on one more show. I really need to stop. What's a good one to finish this off with? Let's put Odd Taxi in S tier and be done with it for today. Odd Taxi goes S tier. I love the show. Like, so much. The movie sucks. Don't watch the movie. Don't watch the movie. Leave it on Mother Goddess Dormitory? No. That would be going the opposite direction. The best harems are when the MC has good reason for not sleeping with all the girls who are hot for him. No, the best ones are where they just jump into the bag. But that's like mostly just, yeah, hentai. Anyways, yeah. I was thinking of more harems. You got me sidetracked. I'm gonna call it there for the night. I'm gonna see if I can get some of this Mushoku Monday started editing now, so I don't have to do it all tomorrow. But I appreciate you guys. I think next Mushoku Monday will probably be chapters 3 to 6. I think it's probably gonna be 3 to 6, but we'll see. It just depends on how long it goes. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this run through. Hopefully I can get this done. Like I said, next week I'm gonna do the spring 2023 tier list, my final thoughts on the season, and then we will probably come back to this, and maybe I can just... Yeah, it looks like I'm getting pretty close to done. I'll be able to come back to this and finish this next Thursday, but we'll see. Anyways, thanks you guys for coming by, and you all have a good one.